now plugged into the Lick Read powered by Excitement Radio.
You already know what it is, baby. It's the Lick Read every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Shout out Ben House, shout out Shy Will, shout out Excitement Radio. Shout out everybody tuned in. Shout out to the fans, the supporters, the haters. We love y'all too. Don't worry about it. So it's your boy International Ishy. Y'all know what it is. Dreadhead Ishy, Ball Spot Ishy, Slickback Ishy, Mr. International, baby. You know how we do it. Weekly check-in. K-Money, talk to him, baby.
1 2 1 2. Y'all can hear me? I don't know.
Let me see. I can hear you. I can hear you.
Let me see. Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sounds a little faded away, but we in the game though.
I got you. I turned you up. You straight?
Hey, there we go.
I feel like you crispy.
Like wispy.
Yeah.
So
Right.
Talk to him, baby. I know what it is.
All is good, man. You know, just excited to get into the show. You know what I'm saying? We got some good topics for y'all. Some pretty crazy topics. Some trending stuff that's going on here in the city, but let's get it popping, man. Everything is good though.
How was your week, bro? I didn't ask you about the show.
Oh no, my week has been good, man. Thank God. You know, just like every day, what I say, man. You know, just.
He love talking shit, bro.
Oh, sorry. just facing whatever barriers are trying to hold me to getting to where I want to be.
Okay.
You know?
Okay. I like that. Yeah.
Saving up money, trying to stay home more, go out less. Ain't no need to party that much right now.
If there's nothing to celebrate, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to bash you, Juice, though. You keep on doing your thing, girl. I know. Inside, she was feeling like some type of way, like, damn, is this nigga like talking about?
No, I was like, damn, I really should stop going out.
Yeah, and I just came to that realization a while ago, bro. And I'm just trying to save up for myself, you know, for my future. And to whatever it is I want to spend money on aside from the streets, brother. The streets is already rich. I ain't trying to make the streets richer.
I feel like, great point. Just for the record, Kayan's one of my favorite human beings in the world.
Hey.
So, I feel like with that money that we can spend when we go out, I feel like everyone should create something. Like, we don't have to be inventors, but I feel like anybody can work a job for 17 or 20 bucks an hour, but then what happens when you lose that job?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like when you create something like the Lick Read or like a clothing line, I don't have to worry about employment. I got something I made on my own.
Yeah.
You feel me? But it takes people to get older to realize that, because like if someone just tells you when you're young, you're like a knucklehead and you hard-headed, you're like, whatever, dog, I'm still going to work. And then what happens is when you're used to getting paid every 2 weeks or weekly, you get comfortable in that, like, okay, I'm going to get this
that
on Friday. I can be broke on Tuesday because Friday I know I'm going to get paid.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
True.
And then when it comes to the fact that you don't get paid Friday, you're stuck in this like, oh shit, what do I do mode. But all that time you were working, you could have built something on the sideline, you know what I'm saying? To keep you in balance. But back to the weekly check-in. Dries, what's good,
I'm sorry, before Dries says something. What you said, and everybody, like for the record, everyone can be great, and there's enough greatness to go around. So it's not just the Lick Read, or if you have your own clothing line or whatever. Whatever you want to do, if you want to do a podcast, if you want to do a clothing line, if you want to do whatever you want to do, there is enough greatness to go around.
You better preach.
And Dries, how's your week, girl?
Sorry, I have strawberries in my mouth.
You feel me? Shout out Yanz for the mixy mix, you know what I'm saying?
Sangria, sangria.
Well, I'm back, guys.
Hey!
I'm back.
How's New York?
It was awesome, as per usual. You know, lit city or whatever.
Uh-huh.
So I'm back. I had a good week. It went really fast. 4th of July was trash. What the fuck? Why did we have all this rain and like this little cloudiness?
You know where
I
we
was
stay.
working.
You know where we stay.
Right.
Exactly. Man, bipolar, but yeah, it felt like Wednesday felt like Saturday. So when I went back to work, I was like, yeah.
It did, bro.
You worked on Wednesday?
No, I didn't.
You worked? Nah, you were.
Bro.
I saw y'all like, damn.
I had a good 4th of July.
My dog on the jet ski. The man's on the... He's on the jet ski.
You see the little picture he posted? I liked it too. I said, okay, Kayan.
I
was hating on Kayan.
My boy works in the beach, bro. In one of the little jet ski rentals.
Yeah.
That boy let me get on the ATV and everything.
No, I see you fresh.
I
saw
hating.
him. Like, this man's on the jet ski out in the ocean playing God's plan like a douchebag.
I was hating on Kayan.
Douche. Like a straight douche.
I spent my whole 4th of July. I mean, it was good though. I was surrounded by awesome people. So we were just like getting in a room. So I wore my bathing suit for nothing.
Little at clothes room.
Very awesome.
In the living room.
I'm sure you
But it was,
Dog, you
I was
should've-
cute.
you
I
should've
was
hit me
cute,
up.
and it was fun.
You should have
Like, you
next
know.
time I'll take y'all, bro. We can go out there.
Nah,
Y'all-
bro,
lit.
you green, bro. That boy under the tent, solo with his boy. Like we don't know who the hell his boy is. You feel me? I thought I was his boy. I'm over here
Me too.
praising him every show. Matter of fact, bro, things gonna switch up. But next show y'all gonna see this man. Matter of fact, he gonna be on the podcast, but we gonna have him cut off on the camera.
Damn.
Who's that nigga talking? All right, Yanz, how was your week, baby?
I had a great week. I'm trying to stop saying before every sentence.
You
but
good.
It's so hard.
Yeah, it's
y'all.
difficult.
I'm so sorry.
It's difficult, but you speak clear, so you're Gucci.
Yes. Clear, articulate. Shut
Yeah.
Anyway, I worked 4th of July, but it was good. I had a great week.
That's that time and a half.
Hopefully, tutu taco.
Get it together.
Together.
I think it's like mandatory. So
If not, y'all playing too
Yeah.
much.
Hopefully. No, we worked from. I was there from 11:30 to 8. It wasn't horrible.
That's all day.
We didn't open like late night. Yeah, but we're open from 11 to 11 on weekdays, and we were open from 12 to 8. So it wasn't like horrible. I could have been there all night. I was, it was 10 o'clock and I was already laid up, in my house. So it wasn't horrible, but yeah, it was a productive week.
All right, so you satisfied? You good?
Yes.
All right, with that being said, let's clap it up for, I guess, Sonia in the building. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it is, baby. Sonia, talk to him. How are you, girl? How was your week?
I'm doing great. Yo, I miss Miami so much. It's crazy. I can't stand this heat. I don't know how y'all do it. Am I okay?
Just sound crispy.
Okay. Hi.
You can move a little forward so you can get
Yeah, move
You
your
know,
mic.
okay.
we over here adjusting and shit.
Yeah.
There we go, girl.
How
That's
y'all
crispy.
doing?
Hey.
But no, for real, I can't deal with this heat. I don't know how y'all do it, but it's lit. I like it out here.
You're in Tennessee, right?
I'm in Nashville right now, but I mean, I've been all over.
My
How
dog
is
be
it over there?
Pimping all over the world.
Hey, host different
Fancy
area
cars.
She got him in her pocket.
Yo, nah, I'm a good girl. You don't know that.
We know that. We
Nah,
know that.
hey, but with what you said, Sonia, I feel you, cause like living in Miami my whole life, this summer is pretty damn crispy,
Yeah,
bro.
no,
No,
I'm
this
not gonna
summer,
front.
it's all the
crispy.
time.
It's
What you
crispy.
mean?
Nah, this summer is
But
like
this
I don't
summer feels
remember.
different, though.
Yeah.
I don't
It
remember last summer being this hot.
It's like that burning hot.
Like,
Yeah.
Like you stand in the sun, like it's like scorching. Like
yeah.
Super
I be
humid.
melting. I ain't even wearing
I can't
makeup,
hang.
dog.
I
I'm
can't
not
hang
with the
with
shits.
So Sonia, what are you here down in Miami doing? What's good? What you
A
got
little
going
bit
on?
of business, a little bit of pleasure,
Oh,
Had to come out here.
Which one's coming first, though? Which one's coming first?
Y'all silly.
you can't mix business with pleasure. You know what I'm saying?
Unless you work at a strip club.
Ooh.
Unless you work at a strip club.
Wait, hold on. Sonia talking about who said
said
that?
that?
Who said that?
Pleasure is my business.
Whoa.
Happy endings.
Listen.
Happy endings.
I think we're gonna have to switch the show to 11 p.m. to 1 a.m.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
JK. No, I'm out here really just getting some networks out. I was just talking to Yanelli. Mind you, pause. I haven't seen Yanelli in years.
Hey.
Bro.
At least what, like 8?
It's been
years?
like 8,
Wow.
9 years. Mind you, this was my buddy. We would go on the same bus to school. We lived like right across the
We
street
would
from
sit
each other.
next to each other every day.
Yeah.
And until one period where I had a little boyfriend.
You know how it goes. You know how it goes.
Yo, but for the most part, we would sit to each talk about anything. There was nothing we didn't talk about. So
Yeah, she would come over my house. I would go over hers.
So she knows
We would get
Alma.
off on each other. Remember the
It's
times
not-
that we would get
yeah,
off on
I
each
know.
other's
Oh, yeah.
stops and shit?
So she knows Alma.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh my, yeah, absolutely.
My
And I
brothers.
mean, I miss those moments, but we've grown so much from that. It's so cool to see, just complimenting everybody on their grind, handling their
Yes.
shit. Like, it's so cool.
Yeah, it's a
fantastic.
different time.
Yeah.
No, I don't understand what's wrong with my deodorant. It's like a
I
waterfall,
was
dude.
questioning what was going
Seriously.
on.
You gotta get the one that like te tapa.
I need the gel one. I keep getting this pastry shit.
But he gets the same one every time. We literally went to Walmart yesterday and we bought deodorant yesterday and he buys the same one.
No, it was the same brand but a different flavor. I thought.
A different flavor?
Yanz be licking my pits, bro. I do it for my
I was gonna
study.
say, yo, it should be eating his deodorant, but he talking about you be licking his pits. I know Yanz don't do that.
Nasty.
We
Y'all are a
living in a
mess.
fantasy.
We need to grow up.
You
One
need the
day.
jelly one.
We'll get there.
Yeah, the gel.
Yeah.
All right, so Yanz, what we got? Shawty, talk to him.
Okay. Well, I wanted to start off, and I kind of wanted you to tell me about, because I know you were telling me about your sister is your business partner. I know that you have a lot of stuff going on now. Yeah, tell me a little bit about that. What were you telling me over the phone?
For the most part, I mean, after high school, obviously traveling so much, I had got and geared into a lot of entertainment. Mostly in Atlanta is when I concentrated on entertainment, trying to like manage artists, be involved with the growth, right? Because I didn't know what it looked like to have somebody get signed to a label or for anybody to be involved in the arts in any way, shape, or form. So
Yeah.
it was really weird. But Atlanta is super saturated with talent and people that know somebody, but it's never on some like legit business shit. Like okay, let's connect, let's make this happen. And I was in that boat too. So November, I go and I visit my sister. Mind you, same situation like Yanz. It's been years since we reconnected. So I mean, we stay in touch. We know what's going on. But when I saw her, it's like we were together for the whole 7 years that we were absent. Yeah. And so Nashville just had this gap of like, you know, blackness and you know, the movement, right? And as far as what to do after 1 a.m. or what to do in the music scene. Every time I say Nashville, they'll be like, "Oh, you're in Nashville," like this country tone and stuff. So
I think like Miley Cyrus.
Yeah, it's hell like Dolly with the home. Yeah, anyway,
With the titties,
with the big old titties. And so it just boiled down to like, okay, she's just as much as an entrepreneur, always grinding, always figuring it out. I mean, I went to New York with her at 17, didn't know what the hell, nobody out there. Okay, so the only person I could feel like that was on my level of like risk taking, if not more, was Christina. It only makes sense that we partner into something so beautiful, something that we're both so passionate about. Because when I say this is a businesswoman, I mean, she's out getting her real estate license, making sure she's gonna be able to flip houses while, you know, I'm concentrating more on the creative side. She's handling business networks. We're doing tons of things, and then
That's
just
awesome.
You know, spearheading this as two young Black independent women like handling stuff, right? Because that's like the movement nowadays,
of course,
you know.
of
But we're
course.
actually trying to carry out with action. So that's where our partnership started.
That's
Well,
dope.
shout out Christina.
And keeping it in the fam too. That's
Yeah.
lit.
Yeah.
That's lit. That's lit. I like that. How old is your sister?
She's 25 now. I'm about to be 25 next month.
Oh.
Leo season.
yes.
What season?
Leo.
That's
Leo
whack.
Nation.
Oh, you're Leo.
I'm a Leo. I'm a Leo too. I'm a Leo too.
Thank you. Leo Nation. Like I said, thanks. Okay. No, I'm getting real
Lions,
offended.
lions,
Thanks.
yeah, riled
You talking
up.
about some NASA wag.
But no thanks.
Wow. Y'all be acting like y'all love y'all some Leos.
I know. We the best.
Got
Okay,
it.
All right, got it.
Go.
Wee, nigga.
Y'all so silly.
I represent the Leo. All right, sorry.
Go ahead.
I went him. Huh?
Something that definitely stood out when we were talking was that you were telling me that you kind of just wanted to, you know, to do things differently, and you kind of wanted. You were talking about the way that like you manage artists. You actually put me on to the what's his name? Brown.
Bryant Taylor.
No, not Bryant Taylor. Not the Scooter Brown.
Scooter Braun.
And I'm yet to like look into him, but you were telling me like, you know, just kind of like that like you were like looking into his work and the way that he does things, and talking to you kind of like just made certain things like stand out to me. But yeah, I wanted to ask you. So you see yourself, because we're talking about you see yourself pioneering the younger generation.
Absolutely. Artist management, entertainment, period. It's just, there's so many avenues as to like what you need to do to create. You think of like the beginning of time, God created everything just makes sense as far as creation. So I wanted to pioneer that, and for young Black women to just be able to, young women in any minority, you can't really find anybody to like idolize or like say, oh, I want to be like that. Any female artist say, oh, I want to be like Beyonce, but people in my industry don't really have somebody to look up to. My person happens to be, a white man, Scooter Braun. I love that man, his work ethic, just his methods of like just being about the people, being so about the people, and it mattered. And then he still has a creative influence, and he makes great things. I always believe in just leading with excellence. Everything that I do, I want to be able to leave my mark, and y'all know what's up. That was Sonia. She had her hand in that. It was great. Yep. And working with my sister Christina, she being somebody that's like that too. She always says the only thing that can stop me is death. Because I want it to be excellent. We about to have a birthday party for her son, and I know it's gonna be like bigger than for a 6-year-old for no reason, just because she always delivers like that. So pioneering that, just having somebody to look up to, and I know I want to be that person, and not for the fame, more so for the leadership, so I can lead other people into that. The fame may come with it because I know I'm popping, but you have to have that confidence. You have to move a certain way, and that's just, it is what it is, like.
It's what we say here. It's not called pride. It's called high self-esteem.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Two big differences.
Yeah, but you can be confident and humble at the same time.
Oh,
That's how I want it, because I know there's areas that I need to work on. I'm not perfect and in no way, shape, or form, but I'm gonna figure out how to perfect each flaw, as best as I can, and it's gonna be a nonstop work ethic, So
yeah. And when I think about it, like, I wouldn't want to be perfect anyways. It's too much pressure, bro.
What?
It's too much.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm glad we're born with like these perfect imperfections. It lets me know that I can always get better. How boring would life be if you were the best at everything you did?
Yeah.
True.
There'll be no thrill. There'll be no fun. There'll be no journey.
No growth.
There'll be no growth. There'll be no journey to become great. We're all born good, but not everybody dies great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for the teleprompter, Ben. Yeah. Y'all know what it is. It's the Lick Read every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Excitement Radio. Shout out Ben House. Shout out Shy Will. Shout out my pops, my moms, Alma, Sonia, Andrys, Mama G, Kayan. Y'all know what it is, baby.
Yeah.
Cool.
Andrys, what's your mama's name?
Maribel.
All right. Shout out Maribel. Go ahead.
Maribel.
Maribel.
Oh my God! Don't even call her.
Maribel.
Y'all start saying her name, she's gonna call me. Andrys. You're probably like, what? Or she'd be like, Niña. What? I love her. She's so lit.
Go ahead, Yanz.
Okay, well, another thing I wanted to ask you is there any other artist or anything else that, excuse me.
Go ahead.
Is there any other artist that you're working on?
Let it out, girl.
Other than Bryant Taylor?
I work with 219. 219 AM. He's the R&B ass nigga. So he's
I like that.
Yo, for real.
I want to listen to that.
He is that guy, like, for real. He is really, I work more so with R&B. That's just what I'm most passionate about.
Yeah.
Like, as we were just talking about hip-hop, I can't listen to certain things and just jam out. Like, I'm already a wild person.
Soulful.
So my music has to be real soulful and chill.
Okay.
And so 219, I'm working with him. There is another girl I have my eye on as far as managing, being on the management side of things. We're working on that. Again, I'm starting slow because I don't want to be too overwhelmed because there are other projects we're working on. Screenwriting, getting involved in. We have a whole entertainment company, so we want to be in production for a lot of different things. I used to think I was going to be an actress. One of the security questions, I'm like, I was going to be an actress.
Security question.
Yeah,
it's never too late.
What about
Never
would
too
you
late.
guys ever get into the whole recruiting models agency type thing?
Absolutely.
That's
But
making a lot of money right now too.
Yo, pick me up, bro. I'm ready.
what's up? With them lashes? With them lashes,
Bro, let me know. I'm ready.
Kayan with his lashes
I know my
and-
brows right now, a little fooky.
It's so
I
funny.
need to do my brows.
Oh,
It
Lord.
ain't gay, all right?
With
Nah,
the
that's
freckles.
I just take
Why
care
is he
of myself.
always so defensive on the gay shit?
And now dudes, not to just say niggas,
Yeah.
dudes that be going to the barber shop and letting the barbers do your eyebrows, that's spooky, bro.
That's
What?
what
No,
Because they
I
shave
don't think
them.
it's spooky. I
They
just don't
shave
think
'em,
that
and shaving
as
is not good.
Yeah, but as
You need to wax your brows.
Okay.
Do it the right
so
way.
You guys do not go get
Do it
your
right.
brows shaved.
If you're gonna do it, do it
Wax
right.
it.
You know why? Because
I don't think niggas should be getting all this shape up
No,
in
no,
their
no.
fucking eyebrows.
Period.
To the point that it
Clean it.
changes
Just
their
clean it.
natural
Yeah,
brow.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
that's weird.
weird. But
It looks weird.
if you
Cleaning
clean it,
them up?
yeah, if
Cleaning
you
them up
clean
is
it.
not-
I guess because Ishy does the same thing with like his middle like uni, like he
I
cleans
just
it
get
up.
this cut in the middle. That's it.
Yeah.
Because
My
I don't-
eyebrows got the natural.
Yeah.
I don't like
Yeah.
it when I
Yeah.
see dudes
Y'all know I got the
and
good
they're
genetics.
arched like
Yeah,
like if
that's
you're
what I'm saying.
arched,
Bro, if your eyebrows look better than
Than
mine,
mine?
I don't
No.
want it. I don't
Look,
want
bro.
it.
I don't mind it.
I mean, if
my
they're
man
done.
can have these perfect ass eyebrows, it wouldn't even bother me.
I mean, it wouldn't bother me, but
I mean,
it's
but
not that
but if
serious,
your
bro. I
brows,
just- I don't
but if
know.
your brows are looking like the McDonald's logo, we need to stop.
yeah,
Yeah.
I feel
Girl-
like these
girls
are
included.
things that we
That's not a
say
thing,
we
though.
talk about, but we don't really be paying attention if this nigga got his eyebrows done or not, unless they're like super
No,
thin. Like
I
I'm not gonna be
mean, for
like,
me,
yeah, I'm not talking to
it's
him because
all
his
in the-
eyebrows.
It's in the hair, like
Oh, man,
and
I'm
like
just a bitch.
like I'm very picky about like
Nails.
teeth and like things
Nails.
Like that.
If you bite your
Oh,
nails,
teeth,
like
yeah.
don't even talk to
Teeth-
me.
teeth
Don't
is
come
big.
try to touch me with your little nubs,
What's your nub?
no,
with your little nubs
We in the
and
game,
shit.
baby.
I like
Baby.
teeth are more
costillas.
important for me. That's just how I feel.
Teeth super
I feel
important.
like because
Yeah.
you have to be. I don't mind. I don't even mind a gap. Like I don't even mind like certain things to be cute. But
Yeah, yeah,
yo,
yeah.
when
Girl, you do got some good teeth though.
thank
Sonia's
you.
always
Hey.
had great teeth.
No,
Always.
You
like-
never had braces?
No, so this is
Perfect
the story.
teeth.
No.
Hear the story. Hear the story. Hear the story. Go.
I had a horrible gap growing up. My cousin, my aunties, all of it. Oh, you want to go to Publix? Go dig a hole because I look like a little bunny. Like I had my buck-tooth ears. Like go dig a hole to Publix, and I had big ears too. So they would just mock me,
Me too,
right?
me too.
And then God was like, "Don't worry about you. Like I got it. I got it." And then so my wisdom tooth. Everybody else was getting them pulled out. My wisdom teeth came in, and then bam.
What?
Yes. Wow.
Oh,
What?
God, that is
Yes,
it was just like the
Shout out to the
universe.
wisdom teeth one time.
And then, bam.
Yeah.
Yo, so you never wore braces?
Yo, never wore braces. And it's funny,
Wow.
like I had my
Good
teeth were like
teeth.
kind of uneven before, and I went and like tried like to file them. It's the craziest thing. I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. I really tried to file my own teeth, but
That's wild.
Bro, I
for real.
just I have the feeling and it hurts.
Yeah,
like my
like-
teeth are hurting.
Yeah.
My teeth hurt.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to you and,
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
and shout out to God.
Shout out to God.
he was looking out.
Shout out to your wisdom teeth growing
For real.
perfect.
Shout out to your wisdom.
Yeah.
Perfect down and forward.
They were wise teeth.
They were wise.
teeth. Do you feel me? Like
G,
wise
G.
teeth. They pushed
They
it all
know.
That's
together.
good, that's good,
Thank
that's
you,
Smart boys.
y'all. Thank you.
The smart boys. Go ahead, yes.
I kind of wanted to get into some Bryant Taylor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got. Some,
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the artist that she manages?
That's one of
Yeah.
her artists. Yeah.
So, and let me give you some background, I guess, on him.
Go ahead.
Me being an extra. Well, so Bryant Taylor, I heard his song and I was like, oh my God, this is what Nashville is listening to?
Hey.
I was so excited. Mind you, all the friends that I made out there, like Bumble and Tinder, I just connected with anybody brown, anybody that looked exotic that would get me. I was like, okay, let's connect. And so it kind of worked out that way. And I went to a party, I heard his music, and then I met him and I was like damn near crying, like, listen, I don't know how, but I want to be involved with your project. Like I want to be involved with what you have going on. And it kind of just worked out. I kind of literally within 2 months I was just showcasing, like, I'm working, trying to get stuff going on, and it just made sense. And so we partnered with me, Christina, and him.
That's dope.
So
That was dope.
when I say I'm a fan, and because I'm such a fan of Bryant Taylor's work, I think it just helps me do a better
Makes you a
job.
good
with,
manager.
You know, managing him and getting him.
Who's
where he
Brian
needs to
Taylor?
be.
I want to see him.
Brian Taylor, you can follow him. So it's Brian Taylor with 2 R's. Bryant's like Kobe Bryant. This is what he says, okay? So Bryant like Kobe Bryant.
It sounded like
and
it was rehearsed.
Taylor with 2 R's. So, yeah, hopefully we can have him out here in Miami performing soon. All y'all better
Yeah.
be there.
Definitely, you already know what it is.
After hearing Strange Rooms, I want to hear him.
Yeah, I
Let's hear
got,
it
I
before.
got song to song sponsoring Exchange Rooms. Which one y'all want?
Is
first?
it underscore?
Yeah, Bryant underscore
Underscore
Taylor.
Taylor? I got the jams.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why it's 2 R's, or that's his actual name?
No, well, I'm not even sure. It was like, I think it didn't have it like for social media or whatever, so it just became the 2 R's thing.
And that's his
and
stage
it
name.
stuck with it, yeah.
Okay,
So,
I can dig that.
To rock
yeah.
with it.
Yeah, I can rock with that.
Bryant is his real like first name.
Okay.
You feel me?
Is
We're not
his
gonna
last
put
name
his
Taylor?
whole government out there.
His last name's
But
not
that's
Taylor
his,
though.
Yeah, it's his stage name.
Okay, for sure.
Yeah.
So
But
shout out
he's-
my boy Bryant. You feel me?
Brian Taylor.
Bryant Taylor.
Bryant, no last
Taylor.
Taylor.
Taylor. It's 2 R's.
name. Taylor. All right, so we gonna hop into this Brian Taylor Strange Rooms. It's the Lick Read, y'all. Every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Great show. Y'all hang tight. We got wine going around. I think everybody's cup is like kind of full, right?
Nah.
Y'all been sipping?
Sure.
Y'all been sipping?
Mine is what?
To the bottom.
Mine is not to the bottom. I ate all my fruits.
All right, so y'all hang tight, and we gonna be back after the break.
Yeah.
I'm sitting in this room with some strangers. They're about to break down while we watch. Up in this room with some strangers. They're about to break down while we watch. Roll up. Roll up. Roll up. Roll up. Hey. Another day with the homie. In a room full of smoke, yeah. It was live when I walked in. Now it's silent and no movement. Keep my eyes up, trying to hold conversation. What was I saying? Speakers up loud, act like we got no neighbors, no neighbors. But this ain't that night, not in control it. And I feel like I'm in the way. Sit back on my phone, Instagram on scroll. She texts my phone, what you on now? I'm sitting in this room with some strangers. They're about to break down while we watch. Up in this room with some strangers. They're about to break down while we watch. Roll up. Roll up. Roll up. Roll up. Hey, this is not a day with the homies. You know everybody blow, yeah. Then freestyle just to waste time. Buy some drinks just to ease our minds. I'm sure there's other things to do, but that's not the mode. I'm sure there's plenty going on. Guess we're not the type to show up, but this ain't that night, not in control it. And I feel like I'm in the way. Sit back on my phone, Instagram on scroll. She call my phone, what you on? Posted in this room with some strangers. They're about to break down while we watch. Up in this room with some strangers. They're about to break down while we watch. Roll up.
The Lick Read live every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Calling now at 305-749-6004.
Oh shit! What happened?
No, I didn't want nobody to see me do that.
Nothing. Okay, I'll tell y'all.
Go ahead.
Okay, so.
Wait. It's the Lick Read, y'all. Every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Simon Radio. Go ahead, Jeez.
Okay, you guys, so we're doing weird shit over here. There's no trash can in the studio right now.
Okay, talk
So
to
we
'em.
usually have a little bag, but we ain't got a little bag right now. And Yanz brought over some cherries. You know, cherries got the little seed. So we have the sangria.
Oh no.
So y'all know my fucking dumbass put the seeds inside my sangria.
I did the same thing.
Because I'm like, I don't know, I don't want to
Lord.
hold them in my hand, and then I'm going to be like touching other stuff.
We probably have
Get a
napkins.
napkin.
So I literally just put it in my sangria. So then Sonia was like, "Oh man, I thought that was weird, but I did it too."
I just didn't want nobody to see
she's like,
me.
"I didn't want nobody to see me, but now I just want to tell y'all so y'all know."
Yeah, me out there too. Like you couldn't just take the heat for it. You had to put me out there too.
Yeah. I had to put you out there too.
Okay.
Because I felt like I was gonna keep it to myself, but then you said you
I
did
was
it too,
like, yeah,
so I was like, "Well,
She
fuck
had to
it."
relate. She had to relate with
Well,
somebody.
fuck it.
Nah, had to make me look bad.
All right, so now the whole world knows that we got some weirdos in the building right now.
Whatever.
And we gotta be the Leos too.
I know,
like,
right?
damn.
The Leos are weirdos.
I'm
I'll take that.
I'm trying to tell y'all. They do it to themselves, y'all. Go ahead, Yanz.
That just brings to mind the Nicki Minaj video with her opening the gift.
Bro, that lady is
Why
on
was
that
everybody-
lady's on drugs.
Why was everybody making fun of her?
Bro, cause what I know if I get Chanel, I'm gonna be like, but I'm not gonna be like her. Like she always
so
OD.
I'm sure she's used to getting Chanel. I'm
Right.
sure she's
That's
used
what.
to
Yeah,
getting,
that's what I was like.
maybe-
Bitch, you could buy like 10 of them bags.
Maybe it was just something that she wanted.
No,
Maybe she just wanted
pause.
it.
Okay.
What number
For
is this
future
microphone?
references, right? You see how
4.
like Cardi B gets like hella shit, and she'll like put it on Instagram. She'll show people that Jennifer Lopez sent her this, and she got this from this whatever.
Right.
That's something she does. I've never seen Nicki do that. Open up something in front of people. So I think that was just trying to do what Cardi
Joe
does.
Budden said that she's on drugs.
Damn,
No,
that dog
she's
was
trying to do what
vibing.
Cardi does. She's trying to stay afloat. She need to just retire.
Damn.
What? I don't
I love
really.
Nicki. I love Nicki, but she need to either take a break or retire.
I like Nicki more
I
than
don't think she's
Cardi.
ready to retire yet.
What?
Fam.
Fuck yeah.
I just feel like
No.
Nicki be coming out her mouth too much and copying other people too much.
No, but you got to think of that. everything she does is strategy.
Like music,
even the
yeah,
crazy
Nicki
hair,
is
whatever.
brilliant.
Of
yeah,
course.
no, but it's strategy, and so it's not that it's not a good in the artist realm, right? But Cardi has just always been so genuine. Like,
Well, yeah, there's that.
consistency.
And
Ooh,
real.
that
Like, she's always
hurt.
been. Cardi has always been Cardi.
Like her, like that.
At least that's what I've heard. You know,
like that's not a front.
Like
that's
on
her.
the little show that she
But-
was in, she was always like with her little sounds and like
Yeah.
doing like her little lingo,
Bro,
and then
I've-
she's still like that.
I've been
so
following.
I respect it a lot.
I've been following Cardi B since she had like 3,000 followers, and that's it. And she used to make funny videos.
Yeah.
So she's
No
she's
way.
always been the same.
But still, I don't know.
I love her.
I love Nicki too, though.
I like both
I
of
like
them.
Nicki too.
I love Nicki.
I be
Cardi-
that Chun
Cardi's
Li
better
be
though.
writing.
Cardi's better though.
Cardi
You
is
think
better
so?
in what
I
wouldn't
think so.
say.
In
I
what
wouldn't.
sense?
I wouldn't say all that,
In
but
what sense?
I-
In music?
Pause.
Oh.
We
Don't
need
do
to
that.
make
In
sure we're
general.
not. It's not like a competition thing. I wish we could do that because naturally, I'm like, nah, one is better than the other. But I wish we could just see people winning, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And not
yeah.
have it not it always be a competition situation. I want to get better at that for sure.
Yeah, all day. I hear you on that.
Yeah.
Have they made a track just them two together? Or no,
Oh,
Nah.
that would be crazy.
because I know they're in
They
a
did the one
track
with Migos.
together,
Yeah,
but not just them two.
I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
they
That would be
each other.
crazy.
That'd be dope.
I would look forward to
That would be dope.
of course.
Well,
Like
Cardi
TDE
B
and
and
Slaughterhouse.
And Nicki,
Yeah.
yeah.
they
that
have
would be
they
crazy.
have it.
No, but not just them two.
Not
though.
just them two. He's
Oh, no,
saying.
that's never gonna happen.
That
Probably
can.
not.
It
It
can
can.
That would
happen.
be crazy.
If they said like the
I don't think
stupidity
so.
aside and like,
Did-
yo,
hey,
you're
but
trending. I'm
What
Listen,
about
trending.
Lil
listen.
Kim? What about Lil Kim? She was like, I don't know
don't
that
know
other
her.
person. I don't know the other girl, but Cardi, that's my
shade.
babe.
That's
Like,
so
I was like, yes, bitch, we don't know her. Like,
you
no,
serious?
yeah,
Nah,
I was,
Nicki's
I'm
dope.
not petty, and
Nicki's
I love Lil
dope.
Kim. Like,
Oh. Wait,
Nah.
in talking comparison to who? Cardi and who?
oh, because they asked her like, oh, like something in regards to like Cardi B and Nicki, and then she was like, I don't know the other person, but Cardi B, like that's my bitch.
Yeah.
Who was this?
Lil Kim.
Lil Kim.
Lil Kim has said
Oh,
it.
okay. I'm sorry because I was on my live, but okay, yeah. But Kim and Nicki, they got like this whole
Friction.
thing going
It's
on.
real
Yeah,
beef.
We got some friction.
that's real beef from like forever.
Yeah, I
ago.
remember when Mariah Carey said she ain't know this lady. What's her name? That she ain't know J-Lo.
Was it
Said
Ariana Grande?
No,
Ariana
was it
Grande
Ariana
trying
Grande?
to hit
Ariana-
a note or something?
Yeah, she said she didn't know her.
Yeah,
She
something.
said,
like
I
that.
don't know her.
There's so much shade in the industry.
Yeah, I agree with what Sonia said though. Like, I wish that we can just like be happy for them winning. Period, because they're both doing very well in their careers. They're both obviously very talented and smart women. So I wish them both the best of luck. They're both great. I follow Cardi B from before she got her teeth done,
Right.
before when she was just ranting. You feel me? Like, so yeah, I think we all do. So I like them both, but Nicki,
She's definitely like
that
a
it?
staple in
First
the
things
female
first.
rap.
compared,
Shabrain.
compared to
Yeah.
Cardi, she's like compared to Cardi
Again.
only. she's like a little OG to Cardi.
When
Of
you think
course.
about like, and I love the word pioneer, right? Because I want to be that, right? In my industry, in my realm, I know Nicki definitely planted seeds for other people to lay it down. All these Asian dolls and Cash Doll or whatever kind of dolls that are out there, like
Whatever
they
kind
have
of dolls.
all the dolls that are out there, they all have a platform because of Nicki.
Exactly.
So
Heck yeah.
yeah, for
That's real. That's for real. That's for real. So
she definitely did. Even for Cardi, like you got to give credit where it's due.
she's definitely a GOAT. Yanz, what we got?
All right. Well, somebody on my live said Cardi is a wave. That's it. She's dope at the moment. Her style is saucy, but for right now.
100% facts.
But that's
100%
everybody
fact.
though, because
No,
when
but-
Nicki Minaj came out, we were saying the same thing. Yeah, that's for now. People gonna get over it, and then
What
years
do you
later,
mean?
bitch
Yeah,
right,
is still
she's bringing
popping.
tracks
Nicki
Wayne,
Minaj
nigga.
has been in the game for years.
I'm
What we
saying
talking
you'll be
about?
before.
I'm
I'm
saying
saying
in the
you got to be
beginning.
able to morph with, you know, the industry. You got to be able to
Yeah.
go into different avenues and stuff. Men do it, women can do it. Like that's that.
Well, Cardi has an advantage that she's Hispanic. So she's
Absolutely.
gonna pop
Yeah.
off
So
in
she
the
could
Hispanic
do. She could
industry.
do the song with Ozuna.
Latino
She could do
industry.
So
that.
that's what's gonna keep her alive for a longer
Yeah,
run.
yeah.
Because that's gonna be
Going
like,
there's no one.
international.
Because there's no Nicki Minaj in the Spanish world.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So
she's
she
a-
could be that.
There
yeah.
has been. Nicki has hopped on it, but
No,
it's
I'm
not.
saying,
No,
but
as far as
but
like a
there's-
figure.
you mean
there's
like-
not like a
yeah.
Spanish
Yeah, because-
artist at
Oh,
Nicki
then
Minaj's
they have-
level.
what's
What,
her
like
name?
Evie Queen?
Evie Queen.
Sí, pero Evie, are you
Evie
kidding
Queen
me?
was
Queen's an
good.
OG.
She
Oh,
was
and they
good.
had
That's
this
like saying-
lady. What was this lady's name? Oh, Celia Cruz.
Ah,
Ay,
shut
Dios
your ass
mío.
up.
La nera viene tumbada.
Azúcar. Nunca me tiene tumbado, tumbado.
Tiene tumbao.
Hey.
Tell me the.
I just definitely feel like Nicki Minaj, and somebody said this on my live. She came out as a lyricist. Like she came out.
yeah.
She came out hot. You know what I'm saying? And she's continuously made hot music. Of course, everybody doubted her, but everybody doubts any artist that comes out anyway. You know, so
Anybody.
Hey, but-
people always doubt something new.
Then
Yeah.
again, anyone can put a pair of boobies in a butt
Yeah.
and get some lyrics from somebody and rap it.
Yeah, all day.
Yeah,
all
but
day.
Yeah,
No,
All
I
day.
don't think it's that
All
easy.
day, all day.
I don't
I
think it's
promise
day.
you it is. All you need to know
Okay.
is you just need to know a
You
plug.
need to have no.
Like
you need to
Nicki-
have the swag for
Nicki-
it though.
Exactly.
Like, I'm
Y'all
not
never
young.
let
Yo,
Magal finish his
Nicki,
statement never.
before getting the breast and butt was broke, busted, and disgusting. Like she was just not even to point out like that,
she
bro.
wasn't disgusting.
Dude, she was spooky looking.
Ooh.
She was spooky looking.
She was just like a
What's
little.
spooky?
new word for me.
Oh, yeah.
Hold on, we gotta
was
break.
just like a little
We gotta
tomboy.
break down Fuki for Sonia.
Yeah.
Talk to her, K
Yeah.
Money.
Spooky is just like, bruh.
He's like,
Bruh said it all though. That was the
Look at the face.
definition.
Look at the face.
Bruh. Okay.
Like, bro, that's spooky, bro. Like,
Okay, I
spooky.
get it.
But like, I promise, I seen pictures. I'm not going with my own understandings. I'm going with what I saw. Like, Nicki was like literally nobody. Like, Cardi B has at least been somebody. And I'm not trying to like defend
But
nobody's
everybody
side,
starts somewhere.
bro.
She was a
My
stripper.
doll literally.
Facts.
But she talks about it publicly, bro. That's why I respect. Regardless, what I'm saying about Nicki is like she was just a mad, and Cardi's has fake breasts and butt too.
Okay.
Like she has fake breasts and butt too. But like what I'm saying is like all you really
I'm
need,
dumbass.
all you really need is to get plugged up with somebody that's already in the industry. 'Cause that's what happened with Nicki. They picked her up,
Someone
Yeah.
on the live was talking about Iggy Azalea. She got to ask where she went.
and she's but she didn't have the talent.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie though.
You gotta
Hold
have
on,
skill.
You gotta have skill.
You gotta
Let
have.
me throw,
you gotta
let me
have
throw
skill.
my seed in
At
my
the-
sangria.
At the end of the day, you gotta have skill.
You
No
gotta have
matter
skill.
plugged in or not
I
plugged in, you
like-
still gotta have
Yeah.
the
I
talent.
really
And discipline.
Let me say something. Let me say something. I really used to like Iggy Azalea before she got big. Like all them little freestyles she had, like that
on
pussy
YouTube.
freestyle. That shit was lit.
I love that.
I was over there like, yeah, nigga, like, you know, like she was
Ugh.
nasty with it, and then like she just
she
got,
was cute. She's so bad.
and then she just got so dumb. Like her shit is trash. That little whatever
She
the
went
fuck
out with like
has.
ASAP Rocky or something, no?
Nah,
know.
she went
She
out
was a
with
basketball
Swaggy
player.
P,
And
Yeah.
French.
the ball player.
Just kidding.
And French.
Really?
Yeah.
Montana?
That
Yeah.
bitch looks good. Shout out to her
Yeah.
surgeon.
She went out with French.
For real.
See,
It's
but when-
real, right? Her butt is real?
I don't know.
Nothing is
Oh, it's
ever
not?
real in Hollywood.
I think it is.
No,
I don't think
she definitely
That
had
bit look
a
natural
body
though.
on her.
That
Yeah,
bit
and
look
she-
natural.
But that
Yeah,
bitch-
because
had a body on her.
she's definitely like huge. She's big. She's like big
Yeah,
woman.
she's big. Like she's like a WNBA player big.
Where's she from?
Yeah.
Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Them Australians,
You
bro.
You need to listen to that. If
That
you
kangaroo
if
pouch.
you look her up and like
Yeah,
put what is
yeah,
it, pussy?
yeah,
It's called
yeah.
pussy.
Yeah,
It's nasty.
but she's so cute.
She's
with it.
nasty.
Yeah.
All right, let's bring it back to the rap. Yeah, that's what we got.
Yeah.
All right. I mean, do you guys want to get into mainstream versus underground?
It's whatever Sonia wants. It's her show.
Oh.
It's your show today.
Baby.
It's not Yan's show today.
Right.
No,
No, not today.
It's Yan's show every day at the crib.
Hold up, you be putting on the show.
Every day.
Yeah, we
Every
gonna
night.
have to come over. Oh,
Well, day and night.
What you said? 11 p.m. to 1
11
a.m.
p.m. to 1 a.m.
That's
baby.
what we need to do.
That's the lick read.
Hey, y'all tuned into the Ridley. I mean,
Kayan nervous over here. He don't even know.
It's
the
that
Ridley.
I don't know if it's my headphones, but I feel since we have like 3 females in here, the
That
the
baby-
friction in my headphones is like that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. You feel me?
Nah, but y'all some beautiful ladies. Though. We happy to have y'all.
Yeah. We appreciate
that
the ladies.
sounded like some complaining.
Niggas always complaining.
Just back away from the
If
microphone.
there's no bitches, it's a problem. If there's no bitches, it's a problem. If there's bitches, it's a problem. Like damn.
When have we ever said if there's no women, there's a problem? When
Yo,
they said
for
that?
real. Yeah, don't be
But don't
calling.
just be talking shit.
And
dog.
you're calling
Not y'all
yourself-
said
and-
niggas.
And you're calling yourselves like the B word. Don't be doing that.
We
to
don't do
yourself.
that on the
We
lick
don't do
read,
that on the
dog.
lick read,
Listen,
dog.
I'm reading a book right now called
Don't be a.
You read it? What's the title?
Why Men Love Bitches. And in there they break down why us women refer to ourselves as bitches, and it's not in a bad way, because it's not like I'm a bit like, wow, she's a fucking bitch. Like,
Yeah.
no, it's like, damn,
Whoa.
she's a
I always
bitch.
say
Like, you
that.
feel me?
That-
So I'm using it because I'm reading that little book. So I'm like, yeah, like it's not bad. Like, I'm
Right. Empowering the bitches.
exactly. So
Yeah, for sure.
I always say it. I'm that bitch. Ask any question. I got
facts,
you. What's
no
up?
printer.
No.
What'd you say?
No.
Mic 4, right? We're gonna shut that one down. Go ahead, Jens. Go ahead.
Underground
I can't hear
versus.
myself.
Yo, chill. You're getting my feedback.
Damn, why they did me wrong?
Yo, Kaya shows no love. Why he was covering his mic?
He said no. I'm gonna disconnect your mic. You know what? Matter of fact, I'm gonna change the camera back to how it was, and then y'all really gonna be like, "Who's talking?"
Hey, that's a great angle for real though. It looks like it's like a legit panel. I feel like we're on America's Idol.
Yo.
America's Idol.
America's Idol. It's American Idol, right? Selfish ass boy. America's Idol.
We are.
So, whatever. Let's get into the mainstream thing,
Right.
right?
Mainstream. Okay.
I can't drink no more.
So for me, mainstream versus underground. I'm actually, even though I'm in the music industry, I listen to things that you cut the check. For me personally, I want to see things go mainstream because that's where you get your royalties. That's where you get, that's where your money comes from,
Yeah.
performing and stuff like that.
Like endorsements and
But
stuff.
at the end of the day, even underground, like it's super appreciated, but you just got to be really creative on how you make your money work.
And market it, yeah.
Miami to me is one of the, at least because this is like my city. I grew up here. I know what Mike Smith and what's it, Iceberg Billionaire or whatever now. Like
Still on his way.
always on his.
I'm on my way.
That boy got to update his maps. That boy cannot find a destination, boy.
But between him or what's that other one? Oh my god.
Ball greasy.
Ball greasy. What kind of name is that?
I don't know.
Greasy
Ball.
ball.
But in
His
South
balls
Miami.
is
But in
greasy.
South Miami. Oh, come on, bro. We're trying to bring him to the show next week.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah, but we used to listen to all that in high school, bro. All that swerving music, that juking music. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
Low key, Ball Greasy has a hit every 12 years.
Literally.
Literally.
Or like he doesn't track with someone that falls off or something like that. It's very true.
But down to them, like they have their avenue to make it work, right? Because there is money to be made in the music industry, but mainstream, it just makes sense. As far as going independent and versus being part of a label, that's a whole other conversation. But
A lot of work.
I'm the You hear the paper.
Sorry,
My dog literally doing the wipe me down.
Wipe me down.
Low key. Hold on.
Yeah. So with that being said, I prefer mainstream when you're considering like mainstream versus underground. Yo, that is hilarious.
I'm gonna hook you up, bro. Don't worry, I got you.
No, I got it.
So you prefer? I feel like the same. I like underground.
Really?
Yeah, I'm
She
always
don't even
fighting.
know what she's answering,
I'm
bro. Look
always
at this
fighting
shawty,
because,
yo.
man, you distracted me with your little pits.
Is that the music? Look, mainstream music is popping, obviously, because it's forced to a certain extent to be popping. Like I've always said with Drake songs, like even if you don't like a Drake song,
Yeah, you're gonna end up
you're
liking
still
it.
gonna listen to it until you end up liking something from
Yeah,
it.
it's called radio programming for a reason.
Literally, bro.
real.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But like I've literally been like not on the hunt, but just like looking at other like artists that are like underground, you would say they're not popping, but they have a whole bunch of Instagram followers. So
I think
guess they're
SoundCloud
popping.
helped
Yeah.
with that a lot. Like
SoundCloud, yeah.
help put people on. You know.
Definitely.
And the music is hot, bro. Like there's some music out there
Yeah.
that's not really known, and it's hot.
And I feel like it's so much better than half the shit that we listen to. So that's why I like underground better. Cause I'll get in my car and I'm a put Drake and shit. But sometimes I get in my car and I put Megan Thee Stallion. Sometimes I get in my car and I play Melly. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez,
Hell yeah.
you
girl.
feel me? So
Hell
it's
yeah.
like,
For the most part, I'm talking about me being in the industry and chasing
Well,
a check.
yeah.
I prefer mainstream,
Of
right?
course.
Of
But
course.
when considering like the creative sound, I am an R&B junkie. I love R&B. I love melodic sounds, and that's really you don't hear. There's not a really solid platform for that for R&B to be great because I mean it's dead. Like the old school R&B, like the 90s,
That lovey-dovey, lovey-dovey.
Yeah.
and the jagged edge, like
and
all
everybody's so
that's gone.
stuck on that old school R&B now.
Right.
So nobody's really like paying attention.
So
Yeah.
look, now that transition, like the Sabrina Claudio, my guys, Bryant Taylorr, 219, like those are people that are focused on the vocals, on the melody, on like you feel me, you go get this work, but be sexy about it. Like
Yeah.
that's the stuff that I love about music. And so yeah, I know that there's no platform for it in the mainstream. Until I come and create that, right?
Hey.
And then for the
There
most
it
part,
is.
though, I do appreciate underground because that's a hustle. You got to be
Yeah.
passionate about it. That's
Yeah,
what drives
you
you,
have to-
you have to put yourself out there.
You gotta
like,
eat, sleep,
try to get
and
booked in these
dream
little
that.
clubs and
Everything,
shit. Like
all the time. People used to be passing out CDs. Now it's just a link, so you don't got no excuse. Hey, follow me. Like, do this. Like, hey,
Literally,
here,
bro.
listen.
You just gotta like my youth pastor, bro. Shout out Pastor David. That
Shout
boy,
out Pastor David one
That
time.
boy has so much knowledge. That boy said, discipline, in the end of the day, beats talent.
Yeah.
Because someone can be talented, but if they don't have the discipline to
Yeah.
work out their talent,
Yeah.
the person that has that discipline is gonna put in so much work ethic
Yeah.
that they're gonna end up over exceeding the person who's talented. Just because you were born with it doesn't mean you're gonna be great.
Yeah, all day. There's
Yeah, yeah,
talent.
yeah.
There's talented people that literally do nothing with it because
Nothing
they
with
don't
it.
know how to.
But
Or
even-
they just
it's
wait for their
crazy.
time.
Yeah,
Me.
Because the talented people, I'm so guilty of this. I feel like I'm a pretty talented person. I talk a good game when I need to, right? But I've done so much. I've accomplished so much just by getting by. Like, just by doing the bare minimum. If I actually applied myself and was like, let me go home and work on this shit or do something, I would already be the Scooter Braun that I've been saying I wanted to be. I just took so long to, like, get on my shit. But that's the same thing in the music industry.
Yeah.
People are so talented. I hear voices all the time like, damn, girl, you ain't record this, or man, how come you haven't done? And it's just, time or money or whatever.
There's no excuse,
Excuses.
bro. Yeah. Excuses only sound good to those who make them.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's it.
I like that. Say that one more time with people back at the crib.
Yo, excuses only sound good to those who make them.
You got deep on them. Go ahead.
It's true though, bro.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
And another one, excuses is like a beehole. Everyone has one,
Right.
and they all stink. I'm so sorry. I had to get dirty with that one time.
Yeah.
It's true though.
It's
Yo,
facts.
ain't nobody want to hear your excuses, bro. You know why? Because everyone has 24 hours in a day.
Yeah. All
You
day.
know what I'm saying?
All day,
It's
yeah.
like a beehole.
He said,
full of shit.
Full of. Nah, but G though, like, and I
That's
catch
real,
myself
that's real.
on that, bro, because just like what you said, Sonia, like, I definitely believe I'm a talented person. You know, God has blessed
You
me
are.
with something, and I just need to exceed and put in the work ethic. Because I can sit at home and write lyrics all day, But if
Yeah.
I don't try to plug up, if like what Sonia said, it's not even about handing out CDs anymore. It's my link. If I
Yeah.
don't actually go to the street, if I don't actually connect with people, do something, my talent's gonna go to waste. And like nothing's gonna be done with it, you know.
Yeah, I feel like.
And I don't want to
Go
stay
ahead.
underground forever.
Yeah.
Because what you said, underground, you don't really see the residual. You don't see the royalties.
It's not the same. It's
It's-
not the like underground is like more for the like Sonia said, like for the love and the passion. You feel me?
And if I could only tell y'all like how much money I've invested in myself,
Yeah.
in my music,
Yeah.
and I haven't really seen nothing like
Well-
really much.
For
But
the
that should
most
never-
part, though, underground, I will compliment the fact that like y'all, people that are working underground do a lot of their stuff alone. I've never seen so many artists engineer their own stuff, produce their own stuff, do a lot of that stuff. But reality is, and it sometimes it sucks, but we can't do it alone.
No, you gotta plug
we,
up.
We
You have to,
cannot
you
do it
have to.
alone. The
Okay.
networks that I've made, I'm so blessed to just like talk to people and genuinely like read up on how to like maneuver character, like how I can, 48 powers of law, 48 laws of power, different things on how not to manipulate a situation, but to just be aware.
Yeah, how to
That
hold it down.
How to
all
take
contributes
control.
on how to like carry out excellence and eventually be mainstream. I wish there was like a upside down situation where underground could be on top, but it just takes that. It's beyond just hustling. It's like strategy.
And even if they were on
Literally.
top, like musically, they would never be on top publicly because mainstream kills the media.
Overshadows
You get what I'm
it.
saying?
Image.
So
And given-
so no matter how much, like how great they sound, they'll never get the exposure a lame pop song would get. And that's why I feel like these artists mess up. I feel like people don't put the same amount into the marketing than they do to the music. You get what I'm saying? Like they'll rather pay $50 an hour or Shim $60 an hour. Shout out Shim, love you, bro. $60 an hour, but they wouldn't put $60 to promote your post on Instagram.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like y'all gotta take advantage of like the Instagram promo, the Twitter promo, cause your 1,000, 2,000 followers, whatever it is, it's only gonna get you so far. And when I tell people about followers, whatever you see, divide that by 2. Half of the time you post it, no one's gonna be on. You get what I'm saying? And the other half, they're not gonna give a shit about you. So don't worry about the follower count. Try to get to people that you don't know, cause they're gonna give you a fair judgment.
Yeah.
Somebody might not like your song cause you hooked up with their girlfriend back in high school.
Whack.
And that's the sad case.
Big facts.
But someone that doesn't know you, they're gonna judge you. Oh man, I'm gonna just judge him off what I
From
hear.
the
This guy
person they are
sounds
here.
great.
Yeah.
Now, if I hear him in an interview and he sounds like a dick, that's on you. Like you as the artist, you messed up there, but you had the chance to win that person over. But social media promotion is huge, bro. Put the same amount of money you put into making the music into marketing the music. The marketing part is huge. People don't understand that. They really think like good food sells itself, but my nigga, you gotta set the shop up first.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And just like
Yo,
they're
yo,
trying
yo,
to make
yo,
money
that
off
was
their
so-
music.
Wait, hold on. That was so hard.
Yeah,
It's
it's
true
facts.
though, and you
That
gotta
was
and then you
so
gotta
hard.
hire chefs and people to make your food, to create it in abundance, to sell it. Like I understand what Ishy's saying. Like
And-
people focus on, all right, I'm gonna, I'm talented and I can spit these bars or I can write this lyrics and then I'm gonna pay to go record it. But then you have your track sitting on your computer and what are you doing
They
with
don't
it?
set up shop.
I will
Damn,
say
I'm so
though,
guilty.
for every single like independent artist out there, like know your shit. There's a book that I'm reading now. It's like everything you need to know about the music business by, I think his name is Donald Passman. He's
Oh my God! Yes, I have that book.
So no,
What's it
It's
called?
like it's like a blue book.
yeah.
What's it called? What's it
I,
called?
I have the 7th version.
Oh, you need to know. I have the like 11th, like the last
Whoa.
one. So
That book is so
yeah,
good.
it might. I don't know. Maybe it's 7 or 11. I don't know. But I'm reading that,
I
and
need
it's
that
like
book.
putting me up on game on so much stuff, like
So
with
good.
record labels and stuff like that. I love that, and I got to read that book because I watched an interview on Pat, the manager, who's Chance the Rapper's manager.
Uh-huh.
Again, just knowing your shit, because that's one of the ways that you walk in and you demand, no, I'm walking in to get this deal. This is how it's gonna work
Yeah.
out. So that leadership, and words from Scooter Braun, right? Because that's, I know that's Yael's man, but I love him, okay? He
day.
basically goes to, he speaks on, like, being at a baseball bat. Everybody gets a chance to hit it, the baseball bat. Whoever gets a home run wins $1 million. So
You told me
I told you this hits $1 million, right?
I watched that.
So imagine you having the line full of people. You're next. They'll try it 3 times, and they'll be like, "Damn, everybody's booing me. Like this sucks." The next guy goes, and he keeps going. You don't care if it's 8 hours. I'm gonna get this home run, and I'm not gonna stop until I get it. And that's exactly how our work ethic needs to be.
Yeah.
One home run would be that one post on promotion. Okay, that didn't work. Okay, sending it to this producer, that didn't work. Let's keep trying until I get my $1 million deal.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna remember the fact that you failed 50
1,000
1,000
times. Nobody.
It doesn't even matter.
They're gonna
Nobody
cheer when
see
you get that
one
home
time,
run.
that one home run, and they're going to shout for you like they were there the whole time.
Facts.
Yeah.
So
Big facts.
Yeah, I was gonna say something like that. Like when I go down my IG or like my Twitter and like I see like dudes promote like the sponsored posts that come down, I always press play and I always like it, bro, because I like the fact that I don't care how much money he put into his promo. He took the time out to believe in himself
Yep.
to post that.
I fuck with that.
You get me? And even if it's trash, the fact that I'm seeing you is like, I give that like, first of all, it's free. There's nothing to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's free, but it's just like, I want to show you like, yo, niggas is watching, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And people like, the marketing is just so weak, dog. Like, I try to tell everybody that, dog. Like, you gotta put so much into marketing, bruh, because there's so many things that are saturating the media right now that, bruh, if you can even get to 1,000 people off the reach, it's key, bro. But that's just me. No one cares what I have to say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
No, you
Yeah,
got
we
big
do.
facts, bro.
We all care.
No, I'm just saying because I try to give games to dudes, but then certain dudes don't want to use it, and then like they don't think on what I'm saying is right, but people
Take
don't
it with a grain of
understand.
salt.
Like
Yeah.
like Kayan can vouch for me, bro. I've been doing this shit for years. Years.
Literally, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Since like sophomore year, junior year in high school, I've been doing this for years. All
8,
that social
9
media,
years,
bro. In high school, I created my Twitter, and no one else in my high school had a Twitter yet. I literally had no followers. I had nobody to follow.
I still have like 30.
You get what I'm saying? Like I've been doing social
I'm
media.
not even gonna talk about that.
I've been doing it for
Twitter
years.
reaches out a lot, bro.
I've been doing it for years.
Bro,
So what?
Twitter is insane, bro.
Twitter is crazy.
Yo, one it takes one person to retweet your shit, one right
and you can
person
trend.
for
Yeah.
that shit to go viral for
Yeah.
no reason.
Funny story, like 219, one of my artists, he went viral on some dumb shit. But it's like, I was like, okay, you can leave it there for a little. It wasn't the smartest move, but he can leave it there for a little bit because I was just like, I got some
The cherry.
strawberry or something.
No,
Good looking out though. You feel me? Good looking out.
I'm like,
No, but so it just was probably an inappropriate
tweet.
He was like troll. People were talking about him, but he got like 400 followers, and his video went from like 5,000 plays to 40,000 plays. I was just like, yeah, leave it there till tomorrow.
What is she always says? What is
you
it?
know what I always say? No such thing as bad publicity,
Bruh.
baby.
Nope. No such thing.
That
don't
one
believe in
tweet went viral as
There's
hell
no
for
such
no
thing.
reason. Like the most dumbest shit. Like 10 minutes later, it had like 10K. I was like, what? I don't even remember. I had like quoted something. I don't even remember what it was, but it was like insane. I think I have the screenshot here. Bro, you know I have like really bad memory.
She went viral.
So what are we bringing up if we don't remember? What's going on?
That she went
Just
viral,
sharing
bro.
her thought.
Sharon thought.
Yeah, okay, look. So they were like, ladies, is it still a vacation?
Go.
Oh, ladies, is it still a vacation if he asks you to pay for half? So all I said was, yes, what the fuck y'all be on, dog? That shit got like 20K. Probably, I don't know, I muted the shit because it was annoying as fuck. For no reason. Like,
Wow.
for no reason.
I press mute because I don't want to hear y'all no more. So when I pop off, I'm gonna mute all y'all mother flowers.
Mother flowers,
I don't wanna
mother
hear-
flowers.
I don't want to hear none of y'all
None
on
of
top
y'all.
of me. Please, only the people that are trending with me.
Oh, you see?
No, only
You
10K
see?
above.
Every 10K
you
above.
see?
So check me out. So Kayan, I got a question for you, brother.
What it is?
Which one do you feel has a more impact on society, underground or mainstream?
I mean, I think at one point, not everyone, but most everyone starts underground, but definitely mainstream, bro. Because just because of the fact that it's pushed on you, it's like
You have no
forced
choice. You have
down
no
your
choice.
throat.
You have
You
no
feel
choice.
me?
Yeah.
Like half of these kids out here, and I'm talking about like 15 and under, like teenagers.
They don't know any better.
They don't know any better. So when they hear these songs about bars and lean and all this stuff, they're gonna go and seek for it, and it's because it's mainstream. And what's crazy is that these songs get played on the radio, fam.
On the way to like parents dropping their kids off to high school and shit like that. That's wild.
And then there's
But
some
that's what they
parents,
target.
and exactly, because the kids that are young are the ones that pop things off. You know why? Because they see 100 to 200 to 300 people a day.
Yeah,
in
yeah,
school.
yeah, and they talk about
And
it.
they talk. That's why I'm low key trying to reach out to the youth.
Oh yeah.
Because
all
those freaking kids would talk about your song and promote you better than anyone else, bro.
Without even noticing.
Without even
And
knowing.
And they don't
And
even
they
know
don't
the bad
know.
in you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't even know that you're like sometimes they'll support like the most trashest nigga. Nigga's trash.
Not-
Like as
not
a
to say-
person.
yeah.
Yeah, like as a person. And they'll be like, no man, that man's awesome. Have you heard his song? It's
Yeah.
like totally good. Like and you're
And then
like,
boom, they come and aside from the music, they do like a little motivational talking. Oh no, that guy's really.
the guy's great.
But his music, and I'm fucking on your bitch yet. I'm a tit yet. I'm a tit yet. I'm a tit yet. I be rapping on the tit yet. I'm a tit yet. But
You don't rock with
Kayan
that?
said dick.
Was that not a moment? I was so connected right now.
I mean, I can rock with it to a certain extent, but damn,
yeah, but I don't think
that's
that any
not
kids should be rocking
music.
to that.
That's not music, bro. Like, y'all want to hear some lyrical stuff? Go check out my music, bro.
Shout
I have some good lyrics, bro.
Shout out to the
I
promo.
can't be rocking on. I be rocking on the titties, yeah, sucking on the yeah. You niggas bouncing on my ass, shooting guns, yeah. Well, yeah.
But there's music for everything and for everyone.
And
So I
that's-
feel
that's
like
what-
the point that he's trying to
But-
make is I'm trying to get this crowd lit.
If
So
y'all
let
can
me
go to a
scream.
concert and stay there the whole time to listening to that kind of music, that's crazy though. Like
I mean, when we go to the
I just
club.
feel like as a generation and all, we have lost our taste. We have
Yeah.
lost our
No,
taste.
for sure.
Like
Yeah,
some,
yeah.
but you guys are in your 20s.
Some of us.
You guys are in your 20s.
Yeah.
We're
You are
in our
too, bro.
yeah. I'm talking about people younger.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
like-
Oh, well,
like
younger.
17
Oh,
and
yeah,
younger.
yeah,
But
yeah,
think
yeah,
about
They have
it.
lost their
Like
taste,
you think
bro.
about new millennial music, right? That we were listening to when we were in elementary, middle school,
Yeah.
and stuff. Like the
Man.
platform was just totally different.
That
And if
music was
you
gold.
don't, if that's why we have the opportunity to really just shift things and
Get with it.
have it make
Yeah,
sense
yeah.
for all of the people that missed out on that, so they could be inclined to listen to lyrics, inclined for it not to just be based on the producers. Producers are getting paid more than artists now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Big
just
facts.
for a solid beat, and that's crazy. So
Big
for
facts.
me, I honestly do think that in underground does have an avenue for influence right now, more than anything, because you have this whole like indie movement. Everybody wants to be like super pro the people, and you know this whole Trump division thing. Like we have an avenue for us to be connected and for things
Yeah.
to make sense right now. So as far as impact goes, I don't know. I don't think that underground has. I do think it has this opportunity, better said, to really influence people.
But mainstream definitely has a greater impact.
Yeah,
No
I was just telling Quinn. I feel like the underground impact is probably equal to me, because when it comes to underground, like you actually have to go and search for that. Like you can't turn on your radio and hear underground. So the fact that you have to go and search for that, there's something in that music that you want.
Yeah.
So I-
and run into it.
Yeah,
but
so I feel like that music has more of an impact on whoever's looking for it. Mainstream wins by default because mainstream is media, it's everywhere.
Yeah, it's forced.
If you notice, there's only like we got like what regular cable, like 200 channels, right? 200 channels. There's only 4 major companies that own those channels.
Damn.
You get what I'm saying? So there's only 4 companies that's really depicting what you see on that screen right there. So that's pretty crazy. You get what I'm saying? It's pretty wild.
Damn.
I understand what you're saying. I feel like I completely agree with what you're saying.
But
No, I agree. I just feel like with mainstream, how you said with mainstream, I feel like it by default
it's gonna be
more
yeah.
impactful or influential to us and anyone that comes after us or before. That's what it is. Mainstream is more impactful because it's kind of shoved down our throats in a way, or it's what we see. It's media. It's what's there. How you're saying with underground, you have to go and look up these songs.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? How many people actually do that?
I'm not one of those people, so I don't know.
Maybe 8.5 or 9 out of 10. Maybe.
Or some people do
regardless
both.
of the
'Cause I
genre.
listen- yeah,
regardless of the genre.
Yeah, because sometimes I hear a song like on someone's Snap, and I know that it's nothing like mainstream, and I'm like, so who's that song? And then people be stingy and don't want to tell you. So now my dumb ass gotta sit here, listen to your shit.
That's green.
Mad
Look
long,
up
and
the lyrics.
then you gotta look up the lyrics, and then Shorty ain't even on Rap Genius, so now I gotta search
snap.
everywhere. Now I gotta look through
Again.
Instagram captions.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let me see. Oh, I found the song. Here it is.
Gotta get with that,
Again,
bro. All that rap
people
genius
in
shit.
management have the opportunity to like fix that though, because everything
Yeah.
you're telling me is things that I know that next time you guys hear Bryant Taylor, y'all gonna be able to access lyrics. Maybe not this week, but next week y'all gonna be able to see it and be able to find it. So those are areas where we get to really grow in. And anytime if you want to be
Even
an
on
actress,
Apple Music.
all these people that are online, Rennie and all these cool ass like funny videos or whatever that you see, they just created a platform. They couldn't get on TV, so they brought it to your phone.
Crazy, yeah.
So we need to be able to do that on the underground area or whatever, and figure out how we can just put it in people's faces,
Yeah.
shove it down people's. So you going to listen to this?
No, and then or some of the underground stuff that's on Apple Music, I'm like trying to learn the lyrics to, and when I swipe up, there's no lyrics. Like, y'all can't do that. They can't.
So
do that.
you need to know the lyrics so
need
you
to
can
know.
connect.
Yeah, like I like when I listen to a song, I'll like relate, and I'll be like, damn, I like that, and then I'll go and I'll listen to the lyrics so I can like understand what's going on,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
also
yeah.
so I can sing.
Yeah, like I'll be going in just because I know
Wait,
that one part.
What?
Yeah,
Girl, I had to listen to that joint like 10 times because the lyrics wasn't on there. So I was like, yeah.
I
Getting
heard
her
that.
streams up though.
She is.
Maybe that's a
she's
strategy.
fire. She's fire.
Okay, for you artists out there, y'all can just go to rapgenius.com, make an account, upload your song, and go word by word or sentence by sentence or phrase by phrase.
For free? No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I be giving game on the Lit Read, bro.
What?
I'm
Boy, I'm
telling-
about to go to the crib and
Tips
do all
by
my tracks.
Ish.
I'm telling you,
Tips by Ish.
Cause
I've been doing this for years, bro. Niggas don't understand that.
that's crazy.
So that's why it looks like I don't move the same, but I've learned that everything really is with timing.
Yeah.
Like
yeah.
it's not about who's putting out the fastest music, who's doing that. Like, nah, bro. If you put it out right one time, you're good for the rest of your life.
Very true.
Oh yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And when you artists go in the studio, remember that if you record the song good one time, that's the last time you ever gotta record it. So y'all stop going in the studio.
I'm turning this mic, getting a little more comfortable.
So y'all stop going in the studio and giving half-ass effort, but then you want full-time results. Doesn't work like that, bro.
Ouch.
It's the Lick Read every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Excitement Radio. Shout out them boys going hard though.
Got a little TV out here, bro.
That's the street ski.
Since we can't watch the World Cup, my dog, you should just put some kind of TV, bro.
The street ski. All right, we go hop into this. What we got? We got that Bryant Taylor sponsored. We got no, not yet. So, no, not yet. I kind of want Sonia to like give me like, how does the sponsor song make you feel when you hear it? Because you know him personally.
Right.
He's not here right now, so you gotta give us the vibes you get as knowing him as a person. Go ahead.
For the most part, I know Bryant. He is such a performer. So to see him go from this cool, chill dude to when he's performing any of his songs, there's no way you can connect. And I want everybody to resonate with the song, so I want to just put my opinion on it. But for the most part, there's not a song on this album, Juice, that I can't really jam to. Everything is like very melodic. Some people talk about how he enunciates his words, and we're working on that. But he just being such a vibe, you know? He's such a vibey ass singer, you know? But he's super, super talented. So that's my little background on Sponsor. One of my favorite songs, though.
All right, y'all hang tight. We're going to come back after the break.
Hey.
If this is what you're looking for, you found it. Draft pick, hella good looking. Wait until your nigga find a sponsor. Underwear and t-shirt, you're rockin' sky shit. That might be a cool day. And I turned 22 today. Gonna go out 2 ways. Shit like you should swing my way. Hey, that might be the wave. I might get the battle surfing, drifting on the bay. No, I gotta change. I may never change. I just think it feel right. And she know what my name is. Won't let me go. No, I'm still the one. Still on my rub now, my rub. So I'm in control now, control. Won't let them fall now, won't fall. I let them know now, what's up? Like I'm the one down here, like I'm the one. Cause any minute, she gon' be with y'all, she gon' get deceiving. Never easy enough, she just need attention. Control. If this is what you're looking for, I got you rockin'. Hell, if I got sponsors, wait until your nigga got options. I ain't even pressed for Reebokin, stocking. That'd be pretty cool, just thinking about it. But turn 22, what's really poppin'? I'm tryna get out some way. She like you should swing my way, my way. That might be the wave. I might get the paddle surfing, drifting on the wave. No, I gotta change, I may never change. I just think it feel right. She know what my name is, won't let me go. No, I'm not famous, but I'm still the one. Still on my rub now, my rub. So I'm in control now, control. Won't let them fall now, won't fall. I let them know now, what's up? Like I'm the one down here, like I'm the one. Cause any minute, she gon' be with y'all, she gon' get deceiving. Never easy enough, she just need attention. My rub, so I'm in control now, control. Won't let them fall now, won't fall. I let them know now, what's up? Like I'm the one down here, like I'm the one.
The Lick Read live every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Calling now 305-749-6004.
So don't let me in, cause I'm not your girl and I'm not your friend. But you sure can touch my skin, long as you don't come empty-handed. I relax and stand my position. I'm watching precision. She moves slow to get my attention, and that's what makes me want more. They're calling me, come on. They don't see this war, the way that she moves, way that she moves. On me's on the song like watching you today. On me's silent room like just give it to me. I should be up now, stepping up now, but she keep on spinning. I should be gone now, far away now, but she keep on spinning. No, my soul won't let her in. She not my girl, still ain't no friend. But I make sure I grace her skin. For this moment, we'll just pretend. She look back and smile at me dancing. She know I'm a spender. close, start moving my hands up. And that's what makes me want more. They're calling me, come on. They don't see this war. The way that she moves, way that she moves. On me, song to song, like watching you soothing. On me, silent room, like just give it to her. I should be up now, stepping up now, but she keep on spinning. But she keep on spinning. I should be gone now, far away now, but she keep on spinning. Hope you so don't let me in. I'm not your watching precision. So don't.
The Lick Read live every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Call in now, 305-749.
They trying to start on me.
I'm saying though, I need to come with some Brazilian
Yeah,
or
Kayan
some
got the pretty curls.
Malaysian
Hey,
weave.
we got that all natural Brazilian
All
here,
the
girl.
curls.
Shout out to the genetics.
No,
Shout out
yo.
Mama G.
Hey, no,
Hey, no,
Gita, I want to appreciate Bryant Taylorr right quick. That was
Yeah,
a
yeah,
hard
yeah,
track.
yeah,
no,
yeah,
that
yeah,
shit
yeah,
was
yeah.
That was a real good
I
track.
downloaded your whole album on my phone. That's a lot.
Yo, for real, you
That's
were
a
so
lot.
lit for that. We appreciate you for that one.
That's a very good song. That was
I
a very
appreciate
good
y'all
song.
for the vibes.
Play
Yeah,
it,
I like
play it
that.
on the radios.
I'm
You
gonna
feel me?
play it
Like
on my
your
way
aux
home.
cord,
No,
on your-
that song to song was lit.
Yeah, it's a mood. It's a
I need
mood.
to know the lyrics because I just know like the melodies.
Ooh,
It's good stuff.
we should do a remix. Y'all should, you
It's the
know.
remix. I'll remix anything, you know me.
bro.
Nice and slow. Nice and slow, nice and slow, nice and slow.
Hey,
I love these guys.
I'll hop on that, bro.
Yeah,
Let me know.
G.
You go
Y'all could write
hear our
something.
stuff,
Y'all
bro.
can
We
write
ain't no
something for
Fookie
me
Lane.
so I could get in there and rap.
Girl, for us.
wanna rap or you
because
wanna
I'm
sing?
not. Listen, we can figure it out.
If you
We
write
gonna
some
figure
shit
it out
for me,
as
I'll
we
do it. Yo,
go.
I feel like I'll be wavy.
I'm legit building a
Low-key-
studio in the
low-
crib.
low-
Alright, I'm be holding my mic like this.
Right, Yanz?
Right. Hey,
Oh, we building a studio in the crib, low key.
Yeah.
That boy know how to
Write
work the
stuff
dog.
so I can sing
You feel
too.
me?
Get here so low key, high key, bro. We finna get it done.
No,
Y'all
low
get
key,
it
low
done.
key. It's not high key to it's out there. You know how we rock out
okay.
here. It's the liquid, yo. Every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m.
Yeah.
Powered by Excitement Radio. Shout out Ben Hop, my brother. Shout out Shy Will. Shout out everybody tuned in. Shout out everybody that be showing love on the gram too. We appreciate y'all 100%. Kayan, what's good, baby? How you feel? How you feel about that Brazil? Talk to me one time. Let the people know. Let the people know, because you are the Brazilian phenom, and they lost yesterday 2-1, but they still had a great game.
Yeah, bro. It's just sad that one of the goals that Belgium had on their side
it
was by our own player.
goal. And it wasn't even like a mess up on goal.
Yeah,
like
it
you
was
can't
like
control
straight.
that.
It was like straight by mistake.
Yeah, low key goalie wasn't that hard to save. Low key.
Yeah, but he didn't expect it.
Nah,
That's why.
Like you're not looking for that.
And like
bruh.
it ricocheted out his arm, so like that's like what's keeping them like but what's killing them inside is the fact that they shot so many times at
and
the
they
goal,
didn't. Yeah,
and they didn't get
They
it.
were attacking hard.
Like that bit literally hit the pole, bro.
Yes.
So Thiago Silva, he literally had one that he hit it with his knee and it hit the pole. It's all right though, bro. We still have 5 World Cups. You know what I'm saying? So
Gee,
y'all
yeah.
try to catch up.
By any chance, are you related to Marcelo?
No, to William. To William. No.
Why'd you say it like that the second
William?
time? William.
That's in Portuguese.
I know.
William.
Hit it.
That's how you say it?
William.
William.
Yeah. The A's are
Bro, I really was
William.
trying to be out at
Fastest.
work, like trying to speak Portuguese, like I knew some shit. Like I was like, yeah, like exactly what fucking Kayan said that one time. That shit stuck with me, and I was like, y'all gonna lose, we're gonna win, and then my supervisor came out like, bitch, y'all lost. I was like, well, I ain't Brazilian, so
Yeah.
Did England?
Nah. Yeah,
Yeah,
England
they
won
won
2-0.
Yeah.
Panama had a
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah,
you
they were
know?
there.
Panama
No,
had a
they were
moment,
there, bro.
you know?
Hey, making it to the World Cup is
hard.
big.
I don't even think the USA made it.
No.
We beat them out.
The
so
USA,
this is the
yeah.
thing, though.
Yeah.
The ball was like right on the line, and we got that. It counted as
Yeah.
a goal. Like so, I was so blessed to be in this, space of time when they made it. Period. You know.
And if they made it now, I'm not 100%, but I'm like high
sure.
chances they're gonna keep on striving.
Oh yeah.
The thing that's crazy is like they play all year round, but the World Cup is literally every 4 years, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like low key, I'm gonna be 29 next World Cup.
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like that's
Ew,
wild.
why you gotta put it out there like that? I'm
What?
about to be 25 this year. I feel like
I'll be 27.
I'm closer. I'm closer to
We're
30.
about to be 30.
Yeah, oh, nah, that's not even old.
no,
30 is the
you
new
just get
20.
scared. You just get scared if you ain't making moves in your life.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
If you
I'm
making
ready,
moves,
I'm ready.
You're
you know what I'm
good.
saying? You Gucci.
If
Like
you-
you're looking forward to the future. Like, bro, I'm gonna have my own crib.
I'm trying to be
You know what I'm
married
saying?
at 30.
I'm gonna have a little jet ski out here, so I can ride my little.
I'm
I got
trying to,
time.
I'm trying to have a house or live on the beach.
Yeah, I'm trying to have a house.
If I can watch the next World Cup in my own condo, satisfied.
Yeah, bro.
Look at
Straight
you
up, straight up.
winning. I'll be there. How
And-
about that?
And
I mean,
hopefully-
in 8 years, we're definitely gonna be there.
Yeah, no.
On the club seats. You know what I'm
feel me?
saying? On the
They
club
gonna want
seats.
the lick read up there.
Woo!
Giving the urban sounds
There we
of,
go.
of what is that?
I be like, yo,
The com-
niggas,
the
kick
comments-
that
the
shit in.
announcements-
That nigga did it. He kicked it. He kicked the nigga in the head. He playing dirty.
And then hopefully by then I have some better deodorant.
Hopefully by then your ball spot grow back.
Oh,
Oh, wait, so you really got a ball spot? That's really a thing?
Yeah, on the right side. Mike 4, right?
We're hitting nerves. We're hitting nerves.
No. Hey.
Damn, yeah, just go
sorry.
You feel
You
me?
hit a nerve. You hit a nerve. I can't help you.
Damn,
Baby.
Ishy, after I told you to put the vitamin thingy oil on.
I put
Castor
the
oil,
castor
bro.
oil and it got worse. So
He's lying.
disconnect this. We're gonna disconnect.
You
We just gonna
disconnected
let
her
it rock.
whole
We
mind.
just gonna let it rock.
Plug it back in.
That looks complicated. That looks really complicated.
How do you do
Yo,
this?
I got you. $20.
I'm sorry.
$5 per word.
Y'all
I don't even know how. I don't even know how to plug
air.
my own thing.
Ishmael, help her with her.
Kaya got it.
mic.
Kaya got it.
Okay, we gonna figure that one out.
have to hold the button down though.
There we go. Ow.
Oh, Ben.
So
Benny
good.
about to get your what?
No, we're good.
Am I back?
Yeah, you good.
I'm back. I can hear myself.
Yeah, she's back.
All right, Yanz, what we got? What you want to talk about?
Okay, we didn't get the soundbite on this, but I feel like we still have to bring it up. I wanted to bring it up. I actually saw this on Twitter, where I get most of my information.
Huh?
So there is an aquarium that they're about to open in Galleria Mall in Fort Lauderdale. It's called Seaquest. They have a few, and there is a lot of there's people protesting in Vegas. There's a lot going on with this whole Seaquest thing opening in Fort Lauderdale Mall. I definitely do not think that they need to open a Seaquarium in a mall. One of my major thoughts when I first saw this was, how do they even transport these animals?
You're right.
How are they bringing these
how does that even
animals?
work?
Yeah, so. And we found out that it was they ship them.
Yeah.
We found out that there's animals that have died in this process.
Lord,
Obviously,
shock.
Yeah, of course.
obviously
bro. That
every
drastic
aquarium, every aquarium has a death log and whatever, that's normal. Which is still we shouldn't even have these animals.
Right.
But anyway, so but in the process of transporting them and stuff, there's been losses, which I think is so extra. And there's a lot of people that are well, not people, Seaquest, staffing or whatever, those people within the company, within the business say it's going to be really nice. The kids are going to be able to play, with the fishes and the stingrays. You can see dolphins and this
shit
and that.
like that.
Yeah, see,
Yeah, it's super
I
cool.
can't
the
imagine.
girls are gonna be able to dress like mermaids.
The idea,
Yeah.
the idea sounds cool as hell.
No,
you know?
it's super cool.
But
It does
why do
sound
I
cool.
want to
It
go
sounds
to the
cool.
fucking mall and
Right.
then there's a fucking aquarium? Why?
My thing is that it's super cool. The idea of it is super cool. But first of all, especially in Florida, we're in a beach state. That's what it is. It's a tourist attraction. It's
Yeah.
literally just for tourists.
Yeet.
And I feel obviously it's all money based,
Yeah,
and
bro.
it's really sad because as fun as it would be, I've never swam with dolphins. I feel like swimming with dolphins is one of like my biggest like things I want to do.
I feel like I would do
I'm
that.
gonna have that at my
I
wedding.
feel like I would do
Yeah,
that
I
at the
haven't-
beach
I
though.
haven't
Like
done
I would
that.
go to
Okay,
like.
but that's
yeah.
what I'm saying. Like, I want to go to like,
Miami, Seaquest.
I don't know if it's like Punta Cana or like whoever the hell I can swim with dolphins, or Cancun or whatever the hell I can swim with dolphins. I want to go like somewhere like on an island
Yeah,
and like
yeah,
do it.
yeah.
Or okay, my thing is we're in Florida, so this is a beach state. If you want to snorkel, the beach is
That way.
that way.
So, and it's not even expensive.
Especially from
Right.
the mall. The mall in Fort Lauderdale, like y'all literally miles away from the beach. Like,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
get
yeah,
your
yeah,
freaking
yeah, yeah.
So is this
ASS
like
on a boat.
Is this like an animal cruelty type of situation? Because they're
is,
really
like,
like captive.
Of course,
putting
because
the
okay,
animals-
look, like I'm reading this offline. It says South Florida is known for its beautiful beaches, reefs, and sea life. But one shopping mall's plan to bring the oceans indoors is making waves. Protesters in Vegas are saying these animals belong in the ocean. Protesters in Sacramento are saying stop Seaquest. So I don't know if they're actually about to open, but this is like recent news. Like I literally saw this was posted like June like 4th or 5th. I just saw this, but it's really weird. Like I don't know if they're going to actually pull through with it. They just may.
Probably will.
They just may. You can look it up, Seaquest, Fort Lauderdale.
Crazy,
but
bro.
it's
Yeah.
so like I don't think we should be supporting these
Think about it
things.
though. Think about it. Even if they do it and fail, like they've already scarred the lives of these
Exactly,
animals. Like,
exactly,
and I
yeah.
mean, and I'm not like super pro animal. There was one period of my life. No, my best self is vegan. Right. I plan to be a vegan eventually.
Yeah.
So, but as far as like the whole animal cruelty thing, like sea animals.
So you do like Krabby Patties, don't ya?
I eat meat, y'all. It's coming though. I will, but for the most part, it's like just the animal cruelty piece really just bothers me. I've seen like dogs mistreated. It breaks my heart.
Yeah,
So to think
bro.
about a big ass animal that's used to
Yeah,
a whole
yeah.
different environment and being constricted. I can't even be in my room for too long, and I got hands and feet. It could control that.
Yeah.
So imagine how it was for all these animals. That's crazy.
I just
Yeah.
feel like they can be treated so much better. Like we can still have a circus where you don't have to smack the fucking monkey
I
to
don't believe in
understand.
circus.
Like
I don't
no,
support
we can still. I feel like we can still have these things without the animal cruelty to
Yeah.
it.
But
Even
I don't
if I'm
know-
taking them from their environment, like. Sometimes people have pet monkeys, so why is it okay for you to have a pet monkey and I'm taking care of it? It's not animal cruelty,
It's
but why is
not.
it okay? Like
It's not.
it's not.
You wanna
Low key, that monkey's gonna have a better life. Low key,
Yeah,
And
that
I
monkey's
don't
gonna have
want
a
a
better
pet
life.
monkey, so I'm like
Low
so
key.
crazy because I think I
Think
would love a
about
pet
it.
monkey.
Yeah,
No, I know
but
people
it's
that
not
own
okay.
dogs that
Yeah.
treat dogs better than humans.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
saying
big
like
facts,
you
bro.
can. I feel like you can have all of these animals and not mistreat them or make them feel outside of their environment and still like be good to them. You know, so it's like,
But you know-
why do we have
With
to?
sea life though, it's a whole nother.
Yeah, it is.
Like,
So
like
it
every
is.
time I see a
It's
fish
another
tank,
animal.
every time I see a
It
fish
is.
tank, low key get sad.
It
bro.
is
Yeah,
because
yeah,
it's
yeah.
Like
like
it's
yeah.
one little ass sea tank.
Have
Like
you heard that we know more about our moon and stars than we do under the sea?
oh,
Yeah,
for
yeah,
sure.
for sure.
So
for
isn't
sure.
it crazy how we're still like taking animals out? We don't even know what else is out there in the water for us to be
Bro,
doing that.
every day somebody's taking out a different kind of squid out the water.
Ew.
But you know
It's
what
fucking
made you know what made
disgusting.
what
Chill,
came to
bro.
my mind when you said that about excuse me when you said that about the monkey, like a monkey can love you, like a little chimp or a pet monkey that you may have can love you, can freaking like Aladdin, like work and hustle with you
Yeah.
and be like your
Work
best
and
friend,
have
or
a
I don't
personality.
know, have a
They have a
personality.
personality, yeah.
They do. So it's
Heck
like
yeah.
it could be like your best friend, but bet if you put that monkey out like in the wild somewhere, it'll probably think about you for the first day. But after that, it's gonna live its best life.
Right.
It is gonna
Yeah.
be so happy without you because that is its natural habitat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like as human beings, it's different for us because shoot, maybe we'll survive in the wild. Me, I need AC, but it's like it's different with an
Yeah.
animal.
So does
Like
Ishy.
their best life, clearly.
Oh Lord,
G.
Sonia, ay.
Okay, so
I mean-
it's on a roll.
I mean, what can I expect from Leos? Go ahead, Yanz.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Shot, all kind of
Go
shots.
ahead, go ahead.
Leos son frios.
Pew, pew. That was so
A little ray gun,
Oh my god.
little
You
ray
guys are so
gun.
funny.
I'm so mad y'all heard that. Like, I was trying to be real low key about it. You feel me? She need AC.
That's funny. That was funny though. So.
Hey, since a kid, bro, every time I saw birds in cages, bro.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
not right. It's not right.
Yeah.
Literally, as a kid, bro,
I-
I would say like, Mom, when I'm rich, bro, as a kid, I promise you, bro. I would say, as Mom, when I'm rich, I want to buy birds and just set them free, bro.
Aw.
As a kid, bro, it
That is
hurts,
such a good
bro.
person.
It literally hurts, bro. Like, let me
Yeah.
put you, damn human, in a freaking confined ass cage and feed you 2 times a day.
A
and see how-
bird that flies,
Prison.
like
That
they want
flies,
to
bro.
Yeah.
fly.
That's what that
Like-
is.
But
Prison,
I
bro.
say like
Damn.
you can still have these animals and not keep them in a cage. Like yo, I've known people
Yeah,
that have
true.
birds and they're like, look, you're gonna go in the cage while I'm at work because you be wildin'. But when I'm home,
Yeah, like Busch
fly
Gardens.
everywhere.
That's what I'm saying,
Do
like, if I was-
whatever you
Busch
want.
Gardens, they
Yeah.
have like a safari. You get on the car, like you're
Dope.
going into their
The rhino-
environment.
the rhino-
I
the
love
rhino
stuff like
rally.
that. You know, going
love
out
it.
of
The
the
rhino
country.
rally.
I feel like you can still have these animals like that.
But
Like,
a mall
But
is
there's
super
definitely like
restricted.
different. There's levels to this, you know, and then you can only keep it like you can only you can only do so much. Like I feel like there's like levels because a fish or maybe a bird or even a monkey, like. And with the monkey, I'm a little but it's like with the fish, birds, but certain animals and lions and tigers and freaking big gorillas or monkeys, like even if you have the space to keep this in your home, you shouldn't be. And with freaking whales and all of these sea life animals, these aquariums, like it shouldn't even be a thing, okay? If you
Yeah,
want
bro.
to swim with dolphins, take your butt to an island or go on a
Yeah.
vacation or take yourself to a beach or like do it the right way, because I bet you in El
It's
Farito
money.
where the Farito in how do you say that,
The
the
lighthouse?
lighthouse, there's a bunch of like rocks and stuff that if you go down there,
There's
there's a
fish.
bunch of fish.
Oh
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Low key
But
creepy
it's
because some of
money
them are like
though.
form,
They
like-
can't really they can't charge you entirely other than for parking. You feel me? They
Yeah.
can only charge you for parking, and then you
Yeah.
go swim and
And you
do
see it,
whatever,
yeah.
or you have a boat or whatever. But it's all boils down to greed, and that's
Yeah,
down to
man.
the prison system where they put us in cages, or down to
But they deserve it.
Nah, but
Pe-
it's
the people,
no,
people that get
no,
sentenced.
Sometimes it's overkill.
Of course.
Sometimes
but
it's overkill.
Most,
And that's what she's talking about.
And
No,
I'm
but-
talking about
But
a,
these
a
animals
simple,
have no like say.
I'm
Like,
talking
Right.
about a simple, like,
Right.
justice system,
It's
right?
just
Yeah, yeah,
money
yeah.
Because just how
based.
we're saying,
Oh, yeah,
just
yeah.
how we're saying, okay, there's a safaris themed zoo like Busch Gardens. They're out in the open. They're out and exposed to their regular environment
Yeah.
or whatever, and we can enter it and still, pay. But they don't do that. It's greed. Oh, I want you to see this beautiful thing. You'll have this amount of space to see a whale,
Yeah.
and that boils down to greed, and greed just completely X's out all like ethics.
I be feeling bad. I've never in my life have gone to Miami's aquarium.
I have.
It's
No,
lit.
I didn't
I've
It's
gone
dope.
for a baby shower,
It's
but I
dope,
ain't seen no
but
dolphins.
I was
back.
little, so I wouldn't think about the sad
But-
part.
Yeah, but
'Cause,
like I
like,
don't
it's
want to
different.
see
Make
a
no
whale
sense,
in
yeah.
a pool. I don't give a fuck. I don't want to get splashed by this whale. I'm scared of the whale, and I don't want her to be in there.
Yo,
like
they be
she's
They
sad.
be splashing with that cold ass salty ass water, boy. That be
It's
cool.
lit though. It's
I've
lit.
Nah.
been,
So messed
I've been,
up.
I've been
When
to
you're a
this
kid, it's
aquarium.
lit. When you're a
It's-
kid,
oh my
it's
gosh, it
lit.
was
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. They
It's
don't.
just-
They're not making these things for people our age.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, but that's the thing that the parents support it, because as a kid I went to Seaquarium, and how you're saying as a kid it's lit. Like I went and I actually thought it was so fascinating. I love seeing Big Peppa the whale and all of the dolphins and all that stuff. But I feel like it's just as parents, like you shouldn't support these things. Like yesterday, I'm sorry, I'm going so off topic. Yesterday when we went to Publix and I
Yeah.
asked the lady, "Do you guys have any paper bags?" And shout out my job, shout out Miss Gina, because and Tutu Taco, because they're like kind of putting a lot of things into perspective. I know that using plastic is bad. Like I know that I have to recycle. I know these things. But do I do it all the time? And when I go to the grocery store, do I ask for paper, or do I pay $1.99 for the big bags that you can use all the time? No, we don't do this. We just take the plastic bags. When you get home, what do you do with these plastic bags? You throw them away. Or even
I put
me,
them in a bag.
or
Yeah.
even, hold up.
Hispanics.
Let me finish. Or even me, that I wrap them into little knots and I put them all in one bag. What do you use them for?
Garbage.
The bathroom or the garbage? But then what do you do with that?
Eventually,
You throw
they
it
end
away.
up. Eventually,
So
they
it's-
end up in the garbage.
So at the end of the day, it's like we're not. Like that still gets like tossed out. You throw it away. It gets burned. It goes into our air. It's polluting our environment, and we act like we don't know these things. You know what I'm saying? And I told Ishy, I was like, I'm gonna be mad annoying, and the next time I go to a grocery store, I'm gonna ask for paper. And I'm gonna stop thinking that, you know what? No, fuck it, because I'm not gonna.
But then-
my one
No.
purchase
Yeah.
of paper is
No,
not gonna
but
make a
it-
difference.
But it
It
can.
is.
But then again, I say, if we don't have all of it's just fucked up and everything goes hand in hand. If we didn't have any of these resources, we probably wouldn't be alive.
Yeah, no, it's
although we're polluting our environment, we're surviving.
Wait, but
that's
what
the thing,
resources?
we only think about our time though. Like,
exactly.
It boils down to exposure to, like what she said. Yeah, I use plastic bags. It's second nature for me to use it, and I don't think twice about it going in the trash.
Exactly.
Period. But if I had somebody exposed to me, same thing with me. Oh my gosh, when everybody was on Netflix watching What the Health, we were no, I'm not eating meat. For 60 days I did not eat meat. I wasn't even drinking dairy, no nothing.
Nice.
It was exposure though.
Yeah.
I had a real honest explanation as to why this stuff isn't good for you and why pollution is. I mean, yeah, I know it's not good, but girl.
And then you want to complain about like the heat and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So
you're right.
That's
I'm guilty.
I'm guilty too, but then it's
But
like
why?
shit like this we
What
do
happens
every
though?
day.
Like when you throw it in the garbage, doesn't it get like taken
They
to the
bur-
big
we gotta
do our
garbage
research.
place?
right, and then
and they burn it,
Yeah.
and
They
they
burn
make
that
fossil
shit.
fuels.
And
Huh?
what?
Yeah, they make fossil fuels out
You
of the
can't. I
burn.
thought you can't make fossil fuels. Isn't that the stuff that come from the earth or whatever?
I don't know.
Yeah, what are you talking about? That
I'll come back with some factual. I'll come back with some
It's
oil.
bad for the
I don't know.
environment. It
I
goes
don't know.
up and
When
it
you
fucks
burn-
I don't
everything
know
up.
what.
I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back to y'all with that
It
because I
pollutes
got
our
knowledge.
air, and
The voice that I got
it
knowledge.
pollutes
You know
our
what else
air.
pollutes
If it
our
goes
air?
into the water, like it's bad for the oceans and our waters.
why
Like
we
it
have
kills
AIDS?
our
People
animals.
have AIDS.
It could cause a lot of things. Like, I don't know about AIDS
or
Shit.
diseases
but
and
different
shit.
like stuff. It goes into the water. It kills our animals. Like it's so many things. Like there's so many things,
so
and I
deep.
feel like
You look so passionate. I love this.
It's true because I'm a victim, and up to yesterday that I just felt like, and again, shout out Gina because she's kind of the one that was like, you know what, for a long time, I'm a bitch. Like when I go to the grocery store, obviously she said she invested and she bought like the big bags and that's what she goes shopping with her bag. She doesn't, she's like, no, and she puts everything in her bag. She takes that. But in 222, they're trying to go green. We recycle. We have paper straws.
Dope.
Wow.
We have plastic cups that like are just plastic, like you use them and then we wash them and then that's it. We don't have like plastic disposables. The only time we use plastic disposables is for to-goes. And we're even trying to use different things and implement green into even like to-go stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like you can't think like, oh, but whatever, everyone does it and I've been doing it and blah, blah, blah. It's like you kind of have to be that difference. You kind of have to be that person, you know what, to not go to these people's aquarium, to not give them your money.
I'm not
because
going.
your
I'm
money
guilty
is what's
of
keeping
not
them in
thinking-
business.
Exactly.
I ain't
We're
give my
all
no
guilty of
aquarium my
thinking-
money.
Yeah,
I ain't finna give them my money either.
But we all tend to any aspect, whether it's environmentalists or creatives, we tend to limit our impact. Literally, by you sharing this, you planted a seed in 3 other people that you don't know how many seeds they plant. If we
Good.
actually do it, you know.
Low key feel like getting one of them little bags and taking
I
it
think
to
I'm
me
going
go
to,
shopping.
dude. Like, look, even for me, like,
Oh
me
wait,
saying
BJ's
this,
BJ's doesn't give me bags.
Ryan. But the point is
I'm
that you're
helping.
supposed to ask them. The point is that you're supposed to be like that annoying customer,
yeah.
and that like
To force that impact.
yeah, to be like, oh
Yeah.
well. Okay, then speak to your. And what did I tell the lady? The lady was like, "Well, no one asked for it." I'm like, "Then you need to talk to your manager,
Yeah.
and you need to get these bags because
Yeah.
when I come back, I want paper bags."
Yeah.
They have them. When I went to the bottom, they have this much paper bags.
They do. Well, Publix.
Yeah,
Yeah, they do
but I
have
had
them.
already bagged up all my groceries, so I
have
wasn't
them.
gonna be that customer, like unbag my groceries
I
and
wouldn't
bag
know.
them
I
into
would.
the.
I've still, my
Yeah.
fucking petty ass, my bougie ass. I would have been like, ma'am, actually, you don't even
Unbag
know.
them.
You don't even know your workplace. I need to speak to your man. Yo, I would have been mad petty, but
But
I
we
wasn't gonna
should
fuck
be.
up her day
We
over some
should
fucking
be.
paper bags.
We should be because then these huge corporations are not gonna buy the plastic. They're not gonna do it. They're gonna change and they're gonna go green because we're requesting it or we're like making it such a thing, but we don't.
Doesn't
And that's why
Aldi
they
do
keep
that too?
doing it.
Just
Does
like
Aldi give bags? I don't know. I've never been inside
They have
Aldi,
carts.
but
I
dropped.
think it's carts.
They got little
you gotta
carts.
like put the quarter in there.
Yeah, they even gotta pay for the cart,
my
fam.
God,
Now I ain't
y'all
going to all
taking out my money.
No, but they give you your quarter back once you're done. Your quarter just like gets stuck there so the thing can move. But
Oh,
once you're done with
Once
the
you
groceries,
click it back, it
you
gives
get
you-
your quarter back.
Oh, for real?
Them boys.
That keeps them
you know.
organized. You be wanting your quarter. You don't be thinking about a quarter until
Uh-huh,
you get
you
that
don't
card.
want-
Low-key
won't put that
left
card
my
back.
quarter every time. Well, I only went twice.
Keeps it clean.
G. So
50 cents.
with that being said, y'all, it's the Lick Read every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Simon Radio. Shout out Ben House. Shout out Shawwa. I appreciate y'all. Shout out everybody on the panel. Thank you, Sonia, for coming through. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
We're gonna hop into this new future, go on break for a little bit. Feel me? We can all get liquidated. It's been a lot of talking. Yanz, you're mad passionate. I love it. It's awesome. And
Thanks, guys.
we gonna come back after the break. Y'all stay tight.
Yeah.
That's so lit.
Break.
Breaking my heart when it's tearing me apart. I ain't getting it's on. Ooh, alright, y'all know what it is. It's the Lick Read every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Simon Radio. Shout out Ben House. Shout out Shy Will. Sonia in the building. Yanz, Snow. K Money, the Don Dada. Y'all know what it is, baby.
Hey.
It's your boy International Ishy.
That was awesome.
No, as I was talking, the saliva buildup was on the overload.
The salivary glands.
I just started talking and
That boy hungry. Breaking my heart.
Break.
Yanz, what we got, shawty?
Break. Okay, so the last topic, double standards. I've been wanting to talk about double standards for a little minute.
When you first put it up, I was like, wait, what?
There's so many. I mean, I told Ishy, I was like, we should just talk about like double standards. And I was thinking, specifically, I was thinking about like double standards in like workplaces and like, you know, because they're everywhere. And I feel like we run into them all the time. And we've probably even been victims of like certain double standards, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
And I told Ishy, and then he was like, well, you know, you gotta like narrow it down because there's so many.
There's a whole bunch, bro.
Yeah.
Right. I definitely think that, well, now we can discuss whatever you guys, you know, think. If you got a story to share or something that you want to talk about.
All right, so give us the first one, Yanz. What we got?
But yeah, the first one, sexual harassment is a huge thing when it comes to like double standards. Pretty much like if a woman sexually assaults a man, he's supposed to enjoy it.
You feel me?
I read in quotes.
You feel me?
I was sexually assaulted by a girl when I was plastered once and kept saying, no, I don't want this. Woke up feeling violated and insanely uncomfortable. Yet when I told people, they all told me, suck it up. And I should have enjoyed even getting some action. And like guys are supposed to be proud of like, you know, getting like,
Yeah.
anything.
Plastered? No, I mean, sexually harassed.
Nate.
Or no, like if it's not, it's a real thing regardless. Like if it's a woman sexually harassing a dude, or if it's a guy that's sexually harassing a woman, it's still a huge no. Like it's still a huge thing. It's very touchy subject. Like you shouldn't be violating or just sexually.
You don't want it.
Violate. Yes, someone that doesn't want it. Like that's a huge thing.
So that's why I like that one being brought up, because it's like, let that be flipped and it's a guy. Now they want him in jail, and then you want him to get raped in jail. You know what I'm saying? It's like
over.
It's literally 100% 180.
Yeah.
You feel me? And then and then of course the friends like, suck it up, dude. You got some play. But no, sometimes us guys, we don't want it. You feel me?
Bro.
Very rare. But I'm just saying.
Especially from you, like saying like the person that said that they didn't want it from that person, like he didn't want it from you.
Exactly.
I know this is horrible, but I've actually been on the opposite side where I was plastered. But I was gone. And just inappropriately talking to a man. Like he was, and really, you know, everybody goes through their whole phase or their like phases where they just don't give a fuck. Like they're talking to anybody or whatever. So this part in particular, I'm just like, you cute. Turn around. Let me. You got a nice back. Like just talking about him, like just being extra or whatever. And he was a friend of a friend that came out, and I guess he went back to his friend, was like, I feel so violated. I can't believe that girl talked to me like I'm a piece of meat and whatever. And I mean, for the most part, I know I was drunk.
Yeah.
And you know, but first impressions is everything. I felt really bad. Like how dare me as a person approach somebody like that when I'm respectable. I'm cautious, but lesson learned that, you know, it doesn't always just correlate. Oh, a man can do it to a woman, but a woman can't do it to the man, or vice versa. I know my boundaries now, and I really do respect people, but it takes sometimes those extremes for you to learn that. But he was really uncomfortable. I felt bad.
Oh.
That one never went out again since that day. Ain't that a shame?
Like,
I mean, how Ishy said.
He does.
Anytime he hides. I mean, how Ishy said, I feel like it's more common for it to be like the reverse role where a man is kind of assaulting, like, you know, or sexually like harassing a woman. That's definitely usually the case because guys just are little horn dogs. But it definitely comes to again, that's usually the case, but it definitely comes to the point where, you know, a man may feel uncomfortable with a woman coming on to him, or, you know, being pushy, and it can be as simple as text messages. Ladies, like, if he's not replying to you, if he doesn't, you know, give you much conversation, then he's not interested. It doesn't even have to be like sexual harassment or you know, like I full on like rapey mode. Like, it's just because as simple as if you're trying to talk to the dude and he doesn't text you back, or he doesn't give you any time of day, it's still harassment.
And you
can't
want you.
Go ahead.
No, my bad. What shifted though is like that women are playing more powerful positions. Just like I said, like women are going out on their whole phases. They are so relentless, and it was kind of shocking to me how women are just out there doing some nigga shit, like for real. And it's really beyond me. But same thing, women are in position of power, and just how men used to do it. Oh, you're not gonna get this promotion until you give me some, or do whatever. Women are able to do that now. Like, you're fine. I don't care about your wife and kids. You gonna come to work and do this for me. Like, you know, just other
for sure be happening.
Awkward situations. Y'all seen Horrible Bosses?
Yeah.
Where the dentist lady is just like all over him. Like, you go.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and that was obviously like super exaggerated. But
is that Jennifer Aniston?
Yeah.
She's so hot.
Yo, and she played that role
amazing.
Like, on point.
So good.
But the point is, not black women, but women, period, are becoming, you know, I'm so like pro-black. It just comes in anyway, right? But no, women, period, are like having more positions of power, where we get to kind of run shit, and we get to this is gonna have to happen. You gonna give me this work or whatever. It's just extra. But now it's being put out there, so I think that's definitely a double standards, and that's why that's increasing more too.
Yeah, that's a huge thing, like how you're saying, like in the workplace, and how like, oh, you want this, well, you got to do this for me, and especially like I'm sure, especially in like the music industry.
Oh
yeah,
huge thing. It's a huge thing.
For sure. That was definitely one of my concerns going in. And I think, you know, I'm kind of chubby, so I get away with certain things because I'd be like, I can tell you, like, I'm not here for sex. I'm here for work. Like, I want to be able to, like, and people can kind of separate that just because I don't look the part of some, like, supermodel. But it has happened either way.
They be trying to
get it.
No,
you know they want the schnickums.
No, but for the most part, I think I get, at least it really is presentation. I know I ain't with this.
It's how you bring it to the table. It's how you bring it to the table.
I'm not with it.
Like right from the jump, you let them know what's up. They're gonna be like, they still gonna be a little
test
smart.
it. Yeah, they test you.
But they know that they can't pass that limit. You know.
Yeah.
Because guys will always be men, and I've always said this: women just know how to do it better.
Yeah, like where?
Because women do it too.
No, but is that
we're just mad straightforward.
Is that we're all horn dogs, humans, but like guys have no filter with it.
Yeah,
like girls can keep it more classy and more professional. Guys never. I mean, for the most part, we do, but there's just some points where it's like uncontrollable
until they reach that desperate mode. Give me that D, nigga.
Yeah.
Being sexually harassed.
No.
That sounded like a long ass zipper too.
That's so silly. Another huge thing is like, you know, when there's like an older woman, like there's a cougar. Oh yeah. She's a cougar.
That's and another one too.
She's dating like a young man, and then she's a cougar. But if like an older man were to date a young woman, he's a creep.
He's like taking advantage.
What you go, daddy?
That's so true.
Sugar daddy.
That's so true.
But it's looked upon
now
differently.
I'm getting, because I had to look up when you put double standard on. To be honest, I really didn't know like that, and I looked it up.
But you know what double standards are?
Like now, I'm
like
getting
something.
To know. Yeah,
like something's okay on one end, but on the other end it's not.
Yeah,
and it's like the same thing.
Like I had looked it up, and then this is what the vocabulary.com says, because I wanted to like get a better understanding. But now
go ahead.
It says a double standard is a code or policy that favors one group or person over another. Double standards are unfair. Men getting paid more for the same work than women is a double standard.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Anytime some are held to a higher standard than others, there's a double standard because everyone isn't being treated fairly.
Right. Exactly.
So like
that dictionary voice was awesome. That like
I always cut the beat for him.
Kayan is our dictionary.
I appreciate that. That's what's up.
So basically, it's just basically like a double standard is like a one-sided thing. Like I was telling Yanz, like when it comes to like the body counts of people, it's okay for a guy to have 1 million,
30
but
or
then
40.
But then when a girl passes 10, it's like ooh,
automatic. automatic downgrade.
Yeah,
Crazy.
yeah.
Past 10. What do you mean?
Huh?
We get renewed every Sunday.
Oh snap!
Yes, hallelujah.
Every Sunday.
We don't go
Every
past that. What are you
second,
talking
every
Hey, that's
about?
the-
Never that.
You going past
Hey,
10
that's-
in a week, then
Said
son, then
it
yeah,
to
you
back
got.
chicks, throw
That's
your
that
hands.
that's that good oil change, boy. Premium. Hey no, but it's true. Like the body count that's totally unfair.
That's crazy.
Cause it's like a girl says 20, it's like oh, but then a guy says 20, nigga, how old are you? That's kind of low, nigga.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
crazy.
That's, or like if a guy is like again under 20, or if you're like 20, or if you're 20 years old, like you're like 21 years old and you're a virgin, you're looked at weird. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? But a
that's
girl,
I,
it's like
I respect that, bro.
me too.
That's
Me
discipline.
too.
Oh my goodness.
Discipline.
That's
Yeah,
that,
it's
that
like
takes
looked
so much.
on differently.
It wasn't Nick Jonas a virgin for a long time?
Yeah,
I know he hoeing now.
probably. He's
Ooh.
Oh,
you
Nick
know
Jonas
it.
was my. Oh, that was bae.
Bro,
That was bae for
with,
me,
with,
for
with
real.
the Joe Bros, that
I
boy had all
love
the
the
Yeah.
Jonas
shawties.
Brothers. I loved
You
all three
put me
of them.
on to them.
I
Nick
loved all
Jonas,
three
we
of
would
them.
watch Hold On. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I love
back to the year 3000. Not much has changed, but they live underwater. And the great grandfather
Hey.
is doing fine, doing fine. I don't know. I survive a little bit to it. Hey, good music gets appreciated around here.
Yes,
I love
yes.
you, Nick Jonas.
And Joe Jonas. We love all of you.
That boy straight said, "Yo, Joe
Nick
Bros,
is-
I'm out. I'm gonna do my own thing."
I'm good.
That
Yo.
boy,
Oh, Nick, yeah, he went solo.
that boy went
yeah,
solo and he hit charts.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's a whole nother story. Double standards, bro. And what out of most of the double standards,
He hit, but not literally.
out of most double standards, what really gets to me is the paying one. The fact that women get downgraded just because they're women
Yeah,
and they get
yeah,
paid
yeah,
less
yeah.
than men, like
Oh,
that's
yeah.
that's disrespectful.
I mean, okay, so I have a very untraditional thought process on that. Like, I don't mind a man getting paid more. You know,
Yeah, when
I
it's
don't
y-
mind it.
Yeah, when
But
it's
if
your
y'all do-
man.
but if you're
when
doing
it's
the
your
s-
man.
No, not when it's my
If you're
man.
doing
I'm
the
talking about
same
against
work,
me. I
If
mean,
you- like if
think about
we
it.
have the same job.
Same position.
Yeah,
You're
You-
a lawyer, I'm a lawyer, and you get paid more. That's fine. I have a full understanding as to why they do that, because I feel like I have like maybe an old school mentality as a men take care of their household. My thing is just like men are providers. I really do see men being providers, and they you know what, they gotta make sure they make more money. Why? Because you're gonna be paying
Not-
your wife bills and your
But
kids
look,
bills.
I got one. Go ahead. Wife, kids,
Yeah,
bills,
but you're
grandma bills,
handling
all
that?
I got
bills.
one too.
So that's
Which one?
another one of why they label men as always having to be the breadwinners in the household.
Yeah. Main,
Why?
Right, like,
if
you
girls
gotta
are
double
capable,
standard.
look, if girls
It
are
is.
capable, then more. First of all, you can literally have life in your belly.
That's the point I want to get to. Look, y'all women, when y'all have that birth process and you have all that thing going on and the months coming after you give birth, I personally believe that a woman should stay home, bro. Like, you shouldn't have to be able to deal with stress
You
from the
shouldn't.
world,
You shouldn't.
because that affects
Like,
the baby
like when you're
inside.
pregnant working.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like once you're
Dude,
pregnant, just stay. Yeah,
Stay
yeah, yeah,
home,
for
take
sure,
care
for
of
sure.
your health, get
Or at
some
least-
physical activity in.
Or at
Or at
least
least-
like a certain month though, because in the
Yeah,
beginning
yeah.
they're kind of straight.
Yeah,
Cardi
but,
B
but,
going
it, but
hard.
it affects,
She be on
bro.
stage
I
with her
promise you, it
belly.
affects your kid,
No, but
bro.
like
Yeah.
certain
Statistically-
weeks or days, like fuck, just like a mother, like a relief. I think you have like a mother's leave or
Yeah,
whatever.
maternity
Being
leave.
around that
Maternity leave
Maternity
after you have given
And
birth.
during-
but
during,
I feel
too.
like or yeah, is it you get like
Yeah.
a few
Both,
weeks or
yeah.
You
something
can have like a
during?
month before and a month after, which is
I
which
crazy.
is which is great. That's
But
dope.
it's still not enough,
No.
bro.
No,
yeah,
I
Like,
definitely
I don't want
feel-
to give my freaking baby to a nanny. I don't know what the hell that nanny's gonna be doing. At least my wife is gonna. I know that she's gonna give the best because she had that kid in her stomach.
Yeah, like,
that
if-
nanny didn't have that kid from her stomach
Yeah,
9
yeah,
months.
yeah.
What
I
if
mean-
what if she's wiping her butt and still leaving a little piece of poopy?
I mean, but
You don't
I mean,
know.
I mean,
You
but
don't
you
know.
hire. I mean, but you hire nannies for a reason. It's not like you're over here just putting it on Craigslist. You know what I'm saying?
But-
yeah, I would like my nanny will literally be like my tia. or,
Exactly.
No,
like,
I grew
somebody-
up. I grew up
know.
with a maid in Brazil. We always like third world countries. Usually, like 7 out of 10 households. You don't have to be rich, or at least in Brazil, that's what I know. like if you're like mid class or even
It's
a little
common,
lower,
it's common.
to have maids.
Yeah.
So I was literally raised with a maid. She would take me out of the shower when I was 2-3 years old. She would cook me food. She broke everything. So like I literally grew up with a nanny. But what I'm saying is that like, but she lived with us though.
Oh
She
yeah.
lived with us.
That's different.
Yeah, it's
And then that
different.
becomes family.
Yeah.
Literally family. Bro.
Yeah.
You got
sure.
another. You got another house out in Brazil. We can go to Brazil.
Yeah, I got like an acre and a half.
That's
You
fine.
ready for a while? We can have a baby.
You feel me?
Sonia out here trying to sexually harass. Yo, I feel you, buddy, in the club. I feel you, buddy.
Hot mess. Look.
That bastard.
It's the wine. You feel me? It's your Nelly's fault. You know, this is what she gave me.
Them little berries soaked up all that
Yeah,
sangria.
you see, I've been up on these blueberries.
So look, so in Kayan's case, yeah, like if there's a living nanny, it's a wrap. That's family.
Yeah, you feel me?
It's a
And you
wrap.
can hold her accountable way more.
Yeah, and it's not like it's not like she leaves at 5. Like no,
Nah,
like
my dog literally lived
if there's
there,
a
bro.
problem, we just
Literally,
Yeah.
You know what I'm
literally,
saying?
bro. But like, what I was gonna say, like, as far as me, my personal life, my future wife, when she has our kids.
Sonia. Yeah, we got you.
Hey. I wouldn't want her to work, bro. There's no way,
I
bro.
like to hear anyways. I'm gonna be working, but you know.
Nah, bro. Like, stay home, take care of yourself.
Yeah.
You know, cook,
once you get
cook
pregnant,
good
once you
food.
get pregnant, I think that's a really big like difference, and that's very like it's an emotional state. It's a very sensitive,
Work from
delicate.
home.
So there are
Work
double
from
standards
home.
that are okay though.
What do you mean? Like when?
Because that's
but that's like his personal opinion.
Not really.
Yeah.
I know.
I mean,
but
a man-
I personally think that that's okay for a man to make more doing the same position because he's gonna have more.
Hold on. But we're talking about just a
responsibilities.
woman being pregnant. If when a woman is pregnant, I feel like she shouldn't be like working. Like she shouldn't be working. Like
But that's why men should make more.
Or if
That's
you
what
feel.
I was kind of coming to.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's what I was coming. That's what I was like wrapping it around.
Take care of a woman. I mean, no matter what.
That's a
you know,
big role,
sexuality,
bro.
What you choose,
It's
whatever.
9 months,
At the end of the
bro.
day,
Yeah,
if
big
someone's
thing.
gonna be
Pain.
responsible
And then after
for
that,
a
the rest of your
child,
life.
it's gonna take that. You know, a man's gonna have to make more.
I see that.
Me
Do you
personally.
feel like a woman?
I agree
It's
with
okay
that-
for a
with that
woman
point.
to be the
That's a
one
good
that
point.
brings in the money.
Listen, my choice is kind of weird because the only kind of person that I am attracted to is ambition, like a person's mind,
Yeah.
and I want for my man to constantly want to outdo me because I know I'm gonna be working my ass off. Money's not gonna be a factor in my home. Period. I don't want that to be the source of you know number one reason for divorces is money.
Yeah.
I don't want that to be the case in my household, but we'll have shared accounts. Whoever brought in more this month, whatever. I feel like that'll work out. I don't care, but I want for him to constantly want to outdo me, and for us to have that that healthy competition where we're doing better for ourselves and providing for our kids or whatever.
That's good.
So yeah, that it technically doesn't really bother me that he would make more or that I would make more because it's a partnership. You know, the actual number of who's the breadwinner doesn't matter. It's impact. It's you know, how are you influencing our children? How are you influencing other people? You could be making $500,000 and I'm making $1 million, but you touching more lives.
Yeah.
By all
That's good
means.
stuff.
I don't care.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. So like, there's definitely loopholes and double standards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously.
No, with that I see it because even her like making X amount, she could be making more money than the next male,
Yeah.
quote unquote. She's but we're talking about like maybe having the same job, like a lawyer, and then the man makes more money. And you know, given with those facts that you're saying, or you know, your opinions, but still I hear that. Like I feel like I do kind of agree because of that. Like a man doesn't get pregnant. A man
Right.
doesn't need to take that leave. I mean, of course there's paternity leaves, but I feel like that's a huge thing. And you know, you don't know, like, you know, a man lawyer, like your wife is pregnant and maybe you do need that money because she's not working, opposed to you that you and your husband are working.
Yeah.
So I do see that. I see that.
And in that category, one thing I don't agree with is if you don't get a prenup, both of y'all really have to split everything in half. I don't think that's
That's
fair.
crazy,
I don't think
bro.
that's fair. So I feel like whatever your man does, if he asks you to sign a prenup, even before he blows up, I think that's totally fair, dude. Because I don't know 10 years from now, I don't know the person you gonna be.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna split $2 million with you just because you're my wifey now, and in 10 years you're the devil.
Yeah.
No, bro. So Yanz, I have the forms right here.
I gonna say that.
It's
So-
different.
that's
It's different though, cause me and Yanz build everything together. So
But
like,
you think
it's
about
not like
it
good stuff,
again.
you feel me?
That's what I'm talking about when you know somebody's mindset. You know someone's ambition and their method of doing stuff. At the end of the day, I'll probably have my little account set aside for certain money. When I want to get him something, I don't have to take it from our account. It's from my money that I made. And there are laws set in place. My sister's taking real estate. There are laws set in place. If I put my own account and I buy a house from this account, it is my house, even if it was purchased through the marriage. So there's laws to protect you around certain things like that. And we have those precautions. Prenup is a little intense for me. I don't think I would ever sign one.
Prenup is like what? Literally having the same account?
Like if we're done, I take whatever I made, I own. Like it's mine.
House, cars, everything.
I feel like that's
And you stay
fair.
with
Because when you
Yeah.
get married, it's technically
Then
like
it's
Yeah,
how-
because the wife, no.
Cause then say we
Too many cases like that, bro.
Cause then say we divorce cause you cheat on me. Now you
Yeah.
leaving.
No,
now you leaving.
no. There's parameters around that.
Okay.
You're cheating. You abandoned this partnership. So then you leave with nothing. You can even fight custody for kids when someone cheats.
All
on
right,
you.
But in
so it's
court,
lit.
but in
What's
court,
that?
it's so hard
I'm
to
not
win
even
over
sure.
women, bro.
Adultery or whatever the
Adultery.
hell. So yeah,
Yeah,
there's
that's
A woman can literally win a case just by being a woman and charging a man with whatever it is. It's so much easier, bro.
And that's another double
It's
standard too.
Yeah.
A criminal sentencing between genders. If
yeah.
example, if a woman gets charged with being sexually active with an underage boy, it's totally different than a man being charged totally different spectrum.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Totally different spectrum.
And but I grew up knowing, like, my dad would always tell me, oh, be careful, you're a black woman. And, like, they drilled into my head, which is probably why I am the person I am today, right? And now I'm like, damn, I'm actually blessed. I have one up on black men because before it was being like a black man, you're a man, so you had it together. I could ride past a cop and not feel no type of way. You have any kind of kink or curl in your head, or you look any kind of brown, somebody might stop you and something could go down. And I don't have that same fear because of the same situation. It's like different now. Women versus men, in our community looks totally different for police. So yeah, incrimination that's a whole different realm of double standards.
We're just living in a world full of double standards.
For real.
The world is full of it.
Absolutely.
Full of it.
But it boils down to people who are actually making shit happen though. Like I know I'm more bold when it comes to like sexuality and people and understanding that I chose that route for my life or whatever. But there are boundaries that we have to like set in place. Like I know better than to talk to somebody, too harshly when considering sexuality.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can get intense. It's a lot, but people, as long as people learn their boundaries, we should be cool.
Exactly.
Another huge double standard when we were looking online was like female bisexuality is accepted, but
True.
a male can't be bisexual.
Would you ever? I mean, considering this not prior, right? Would you consider dating a bisexual male though?
If he has dated a dude, yeah, maybe, sure, not a huge thing. If he is bisexual, like actively, like now I'm bisexual, I'm open about it, probably not.
Yeah. I fear, like, and this is more so, and I know this is from a woman's perspective. I'm an open person. I was in a relationship with a woman prior. I'd like to say that I'm straight now, but I still have exposure to women, and I love women. Women are beautiful. But, my relationship with God, everything has just shifted. I want a husband down the line. But if I had encountered a man who told me he had to be like super, super open about it. Hey, it was just an experience. God forgave me, like whatever. It had to be some kind of impact that shifted. But I probably would never consider dating someone that's like bisexual or had experience.
It's just mad true, like that double standards with like a man being gay and a woman being gay.
Yeah, 'cause-
like to some guys, they'll be like, yo, that's hot.
Yeah.
Like, damn, she's hooking up with girls. Like, damn, can I get in there? Yo, to be honest, to me, it's not hot.
Yeah.
I had an encounter.
Oh
one time.
shit! Here we go.
I've already mentioned it here in the show.
I think like the first show you did,
I had
but
an encounter. Just
tell her,
'cause
tell
Sonia
her, tell her,
Cason-
no, tell her,
Go
of
ahead.
course.
I had an
of course.
encounter, bro. One time that I was talking to a very, very, very good-looking girl. Very good-looking.
Okay, she was
And
fine.
Angelina Jolie.
She was bad.
Don't be modest.
Like 9.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, she was really. The only thing that I probably had not giving her a 10 is she had like a big forehead. And if you hear this, you're still hot. All right, 5 heads. 5 heads you can rock it. Just put the little bang over it. You straight.
I cannot.
Like she had
No, I'm just messing with y'all, bro.
She
Beauty,
was
beauty is
fine.
beauty. Beauty is beauty.
Go ahead,
Whatever-
go ahead,
God
go
made
ahead.
you who you are. But what was crazy was that we were talking, whatever, we have talked for a couple months. She had hit me up with. She was like in a hotel, Miami Beach, whatever. She's like, oh, please get me out of here. I don't want to be here. Everyone's getting drunk. I'm like, for sure, I'll pick you up. She come to find out, she was already pretty tipsy when I picked her up. We head to Coconut Grove. We go to a little spot there, Moe's, whatever. We start getting some drinks. Not knowing, coming to find out later, she was already drunk. She got like another drink, and then she's like, oh, she wandered off saying, oh, I'm gonna go find a cigarette. I want to smoke. I'm like, you don't even really smoke like that.
Yeah.
It's like, all right, go ahead. I was with some of my boys, so I was chilling. I'm someone that if you're with me, you're with me. I have confidence in that. You feel me? Like,
Yeah, that's dope,
I'm not
that's
gonna be.
dope.
I'm not gonna be on your ass because
Yeah.
regardless of what happens, then that would just let me know, like, go your own way,
Yeah.
bro. I'm straight.
Exactly.
I know who I am. But whatever, bro. So it was like 15 minutes, bro. I had gone. 15, 20 minutes had passed. And this girl comes back just straight slobbering on another girl, bro. Like on some drunk, like, make-out tip that, like, niggas that will see it, they'll be like, damn, yo, that's bad. Damn, look at those girls, how they going in. And,
I think that's different though.
but, like, yo,
Yeah, because I see. Well,
Because if she
How
was
did it?
with you
How did it
though,
make you feel though? How did it make you feel?
yeah, it's
dude,
different.
I picked her up. I brought her
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
She did that to me.
that's what that
That was
was. It
so
was the-
disrespectful.
That's what I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah,
the
yeah.
difference
But
is.
even the whole even if she was to like not be drunk, I still wouldn't have been turned on. Like,
So you don't like threesomes type thing.
dog, people were to be 1-on-1, bro. All right.
Understood.
I hear
The
you.
1-on-1, like it's a 1-on-1 thing. Forget a threesome. I've never experienced a threesome, like, and I don't need to. You know why? Because I don't have 2 penises.
Yeah,
I don't have 2 penises.
that's a great answer.
I
don't
is
have
so
to-
awesome.
I don't
That's a
have
great
2
answer.
penises, bro. All I
Yeah.
need is one freaking vulva, one vagina, and I'm
Yeah.
straight,
wow.
bro.
Boom, boom.
With a pop, pop.
Oh,
Straight
my
up, bro. So like, dog, she came up and my nick, bro. I didn't even see myself at first. One of my boys was like, "Yo, isn't that your girl, bro?" And he gave me the face like, "Damn, yo, you about to get it tonight." And I'm like, "Yeah." You know what I ended up doing that night, Sonia?
Dropping that hoe off.
Hell no.
Oh.
I made her parents pick her up.
Ooh.
I ain't taking you home, nigga.
No.
If they can't take you home, cause I told her.
No, that was.
I told her, I'm like, yo, you with her.
no,
You ain't with me
that
right
was
now.
Disrespectful. I will say.
Yeah,
like,
No, till this
God.
day, she holds me accountable. Like, low key. This is the liquor, you know what I'm saying? But I was going to meet up with her because I like being cool with everybody. Even if I'm a Christian, bro. I still like to have my relationship with everybody because I want people to see the God in me now.
Ooh.
Like, I'm still a sinner. I
Yeah.
still make mistakes.
Wow.
All of us.
All of us, you know what I'm saying? But I still like to meet up with people so y'all can see what God has done in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Taking out what was not needed and putting in what He wants.
Yeah.
Because I'm dying to myself every day. But dog, literally, I told her like, "Hey, you're not with me. You're not with me. You're with them. Right with them." She's like, "Oh, it's not gonna take me home."
Nah.
What happened?
Yeah.
They left.
Oh.
They
Well,
left.
Again, listen.
Dog,
that's
you
the
were
thing.
hooking up
The
with
thing
somebody, bro.
is, That
Slide
was the
with them, bro.
disrespectful
Yeah.
part.
All day.
On her end or mine?
Yeah, on her end. That was disrespectful.
So am I right in saying then leave with them? Because
No.
you
Yeah.
had the audacity to go and
My-
hook up with
Totally.
them.
My thing is though, I don't think that had anything to do whether it was a woman or a man. I think the disrespectful part is that she came with you and
Yeah.
she should have respected you as a person, period,
Yeah.
and should have never done that. Had it been a woman or a man, I would have left her as there too. But for the most part, I'm talking like that may not be something that's interesting to you
Yeah.
as far as like the
Nah,
whole like
bro.
bisexual movement. A
Now
girl
look.
can have a girl.
Now watch the flip. Watch the flip. Now imagine how crazy that would have been for a girl. She came with a guy. He starts kissing the guy.
Dude, shut up. Oh.
She would have slapped him. She would have
Yeah,
slapped
yeah,
him.
yeah,
She
yeah.
would have slapped him.
I don't believe in
Snap,
anger.
rant. She
I
would have
really do.
ranted.
Made
She
a
would have
scene,
made a
a
scene.
scene.
She would have
I
gone on
don't
all
wanna be
social
angry.
medias forever, knowing him as a faggot.
You,
Yeah.
I tried to get a clip. Look at this faggio. Look, you,
Faggio.
you handled that very awesome.
Yo,
Yeah.
and like till this day, bro, my dog holds me accountable for making her parents. pick
Yeah,
her
cause
up.
she knows she's wrong, bruh.
Yeah.
Yo, that was
No,
so
you
bad. Like,
gotta
I was
think about
hurt,
it.
nigga. I was
Being
hurt.
drunk
Yeah.
is I had to learn my lessons the worst way possible because I've seen, maybe that's another double standard, right? Like, I've seen men be wasted, be nasty or whatever, but when I see a woman, I'm like, honey, you need to get it together. And on the other hand, I've been that person. Like, I've been extremely wild, drinking, whatever. I'm already, like I said, naturally a wild person, a big personality. And so when I'm drinking, it's a lot more intense. And
Same.
I knew to have that balance. I now know I can't. I know my limits. I'm not gonna drink more because the same thing will happen. I sit up here making out with everybody and their mama, and it's like it's crazy. Like you're not.
Nah, but look, no one forces a drink down your mouth.
Exactly.
No, but people
So if
don't
you
know
choose to
their
get, if we
limits.
choose to get to that lit stage, that's all on you, bro. I don't give a darn, especially if you've experienced it before. Cause my dog,
yeah.
she had experienced it before. She's already gotten lit before. It wasn't her first time getting lit, so she knew she could have avoided it, bro. If she drank already enough at that hotel, which I didn't know, she told me it was like, oh, 2 shots.
Yeah,
BS,
whatever. It's all
BS, bro, because I only got you one mojito in that freaking little club, and your ass was gone, came back freaking on some other stuff.
Looking for a cigarette.
On another opposite, bro, you know what I'm saying? What was in that cigarette, bro? That a lace? But what I was trying to get to is like, what you had just said, like it's completely different. Like if a dude would have done like
it's a totally different. It's a scene. She's gonna, the girl's
And I
gonna
don't
create
like
a
to be
scene.
angry.
Because Sonia is completely right. Like, what she did was wrong. Whether it had been with another dude, you probably would have popped off even harder. Or if it was with a woman, it's like, oh, whatever, but it's still wrong. Period. It's still wrong. She's
like
still
yo,
disrespectful for that.
I like this girl, bro. Like
I mean, she was fine.
she was really. I'll show you how to show.
Big
her.
forehead, but she was
She's,
fine.
oh, I maybe I'm not following her anymore. She has a private. I don't know. I'll check it out. Thought she's so bad, bro. But hey, regardless, now and before, I never looked at only outside. I've looked at inside too.
Yeah,
Because you
course.
can be beautiful
No,
outside,
okay,
but inside,
so,
if you rotten,
I know this is a little off topic too, but think about it. I'm the kind of person, again, like about the whole phases thing, but you have a bigger concept as far as getting the mentality of like only being focused on one person. Other people out here are just numbers. Quantity matters more than quality,
but,
so that's
hey,
the difference.
I'm guilty. I was in that life at one point, but God came to my heart.
Yeah.
And he ministered my life.
Then, yeah, that makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah, people don't understand the blessing it is of a relationship.
What you preaching?
And they mess up that because when you get married, you build up to that marriage.
Yeah.
So like, if you don't start a relationship healthy, what makes you think your marriage is gonna be healthy?
Yeah.
You're gonna end up looking for something that's gonna please you more than what you're with. Something that person doesn't have. You're gonna look for it. So you always try to find that before anything, bro. That's why I always say, you date and you have a girlfriend and future wife, whatever, with your best friend, bro.
Yeah.
It has to be your best friend.
I totally agree because that's one thing that I'm like blessed with. Like with Yanz, the vibes was the same right from the jump than it is now.
Bro. It's
the same.
so important, so healthy, bro.
Yeah.
You're not.
She still has to sign the prenup.
No, hey, that was a good point, bro.
No, make him sign the prenup, yeah.
Low key, I'm gonna get that.
sign.
Low key, I'm gonna get that prenup too, bro. Girl, you ain't taking none of my things, girl. You tripping.
That's just crazy.
Don't worry.
Hey, but
Wait, I ain't getting the
No, I'm playing.
That's what's crazy. People are getting married already thinking about divorce.
Divorce.
You thinking about the divorce?
Oh, no, come on, yeah.
Come
chill.
on, you feel
I
me?
ain't put-
That's what a
I ain't ta-
prenup is for, just in case. When just in por si acaso. Like, nah.
I mean,
That's not
condoms are
happen.
just in case, but we don't use them, do we?
You better pull out. We not ready.
There's a trick to it. There's a trick to it. Because your boy ain't had no kids. Praise Jesus. You know what I'm
All right,
saying?
hey, I think the double standards are gonna need like a part 2. Bro.
Yeah.
There's a lot of double standards.
It's-
We're gonna come back next show for y'all with a fat list.
A whole bunch of.
All right.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up.
I want y'all calling in.
I'm gonna call in.
Yeah. Y'all, we need some of those people to call in because I know some of y'all with these topics that we're talking about are a little scared. But it's
You know
alright.
they be scared because they're next to their girlfriends and boyfriends.
Oh yeah.
They be scared.
Nah, but it's a good topic. We definitely gotta bring it up again, brother.
Yeah.
I
So,
definitely appreciate. I'm sorry. I appreciate you for being here.
yeah,
Oh,
clap it
yeah.
up one time for Sonia coming through. We appreciate y'all. We appreciate y'all.
Great vibes, bro.
I
Great
literally
vibes.
spoke so highly of you to
She
Ishy,
really did. She
Yeah.
did.
And I know that y'all enjoyed my girl here because
Awesome.
she's freaking awesome. So
No.
you are welcome.
Definitely.
Whenever you're in Miami, you are welcome to come.
Yeah.
I am happy that we're able to share this with you. Like this is all a feeling right here.
Yeah.
Because we're, you know, we're all trying to like do something right now.
We're
You know,
all
so
in this
Together.
And we see that we're all in this. Okay, hold on, I'm gonna do the dance. Y'all ready?
get on top of the table.
cats in the house. Everybody.
Thank you for having me, though. I appreciate y'all so much. This is such a vibe. Y'all appreciating my artists and just, you know, it's all love.
No, he's
So,
great.
for
He's
No,
real,
definitely gonna
Bryant-
follow his page,
Bryant's
your page.
great.
Yeah,
For
I want
real.
to keep up with it, bro.
Yes, he's awesome.
Bryant's
you know,
great.
Good
When
voice.
you guys see this interview, you know, 3-4 years from now, we're not gonna put too much years, and we're like, Sonia was like first interviewed here. Watch, 'cause I'm
You are
We about to
actually
be
like
so
our
big.
first real interview because
Yeah.
we've had features. We had a really cool guy named Cito Blanco. We had Quinn Gibbs, his
Super
friend
cool.
Elmo. We had a few people that have
But they
come,
were just part of the
but they were just
convo.
part of the conversation. You have
Yeah.
been our first like real interview.
Yep.
You know, trying to like
Yeah, like we don't ask nobody questions about
Yeah.
them.
True.
No.
About them.
Yeah, so this was a little bit, you know, I'm happy that you got to share like what you're doing right now. Shout out to Christina, you know, shout out to everything that you guys are doing, you know, that girl for pulling through today, you know. So all of that, shout out Bryant Taylor.
Hell
in,
yeah, he got the bangers.
Yeah, he
in
does.
Tennessee.
That last track, y'all.
Nashville.
like, I want that
Nashville.
track.
Yeah,
I want that track.
Yeah.
Nashville party.
Oh no, no.
All right, so
I
y'all,
swear I think of Miley Cyrus every time. Go ahead.
it's the Lick Read, y'all, every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. Powered by Simon Radio. Shout out Ben Huff, shout out Shy Will. Y'all know how we close the show. What's up, K Money?
So y'all can check me out on the Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I've always said this, but it's crazy, bro. A lot of opposition comes your way when you want to be great.
Yeah,
So,
of course.
But little by little, I'm building myself up, linking up with some people. But soon, I'm just damn waiting for a cover to release a track, dog.
Bro,
Yo,
waiting on
yes,
the
bro.
cover.
Hey, low key, bro. Ish, I'm about to just tell you to make a cover for me.
I
dog.
was about to say that. Like, why don't you have
it's
just
and
Ishy
it's
do
so
it?
simple too. I just want the title of the song with one little image.
Yeah, Ishy can
My
do
dog
that
be
for
on the
you.
married life, but sorry, sis, I still love you, bro.
No, he could do that for you.
No, he said his boy's on the Merry Life.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, yeah, my boy on that married life, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But there's no excuses to come
Oh,
up. Like,
like married.
literally gonna have to push him aside for a little bit because, bro, like, I want to keep on striving. I got songs to release. And
Nah,
if you're
of
not in the
course.
same mindset as me, like, what happens? You're gonna wait for me to be something, bro?
Yeah.
That sucks. But it's a whole nother story. Y'all can check my Instagram out on official. Spelled normally Kayan, Kayan. I'm trying to come back on Twitter. So y'all can check me out on Twitter, official Kayan with an underscore. And Snapchat game, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been saying for the last 2 weeks, I'm coming up with these food preps. So just entertain y'all.
Bro, you gotta put him on IG, bro, too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Gee,
Low
bro,
key be getting
gee.
more views.
Yeah, on your highlights. You have highlights
Or just
now.
look, or just like when you put it on Snap, just save it and put it on, yeah.
Highlights
Yeah.
is what it stays like in your
On your
profile.
Yeah, so
profile.
when you put it on your story,
Dog, I be cooking up
save
some
the
good
story,
stuff, bro.
save the story on highlights, and then it'll forever just be a story on your page.
Yeah.
So
Like,
put it on IG story and save it to your highlights.
Okay, I'm gonna do that because I promise y'all, bro. Like, I want to give y'all some good healthy
Of course,
recipes, bro,
dude.
and even natural. Cause
Nice.
like I'm trying to stay away from meat. Like,
I was gonna say vegan.
yeah, I'm literally trying to stay away from meat. Like, I'm trying to live that Asian lifestyle. Eat meat, red meat the most, or meat, any kind of meat,
Once a
twice.
month.
Yeah, no, twice a week, chill, and fish once a week.
Yeah.
That's how Asians usually eat. The most they eat a red meat or any kind of meat 2 times a week, and fish 1 time a week because of the mercury. So and
Yeah.
no more canned foods.
Yeah, too much mercury. is
No
not
more
good.
canned foods, bro. Hashtag no more canned foods.
I eat hella broccoli.
That
I
boy
eat
got
so much broccoli.
Well, kind got hella hashtags.
But yeah, check out my Snapchat at Kayan Kayan_93, and y'all stay up, bro. It's gonna be real dope.
All right, there you have it, folks. Yanz, plug him in. What you got?
My IG, my Snapchat, and
All
my
right, thank
Twitter.
you, Yanz. Sonia, what's good?
Finish off, yeah.
Go ahead.
Fuck it, don't follow me, y'all.
Let me see it.
My IG, my Twitter, and my Snapchat are all Yanz Snow, and that's YANZ Snow SNOW.
Dope.
Hey, there it is. It's so clutch when you have all your social media one at name. It's
Disrespect.
awesome.
I couldn't do it.
It's awesome.
Yeah,
My
don't worry.
Snapchat.
You're not the
you
only
gotta,
one.
like, start
Yeah.
a new Snapchat.
Yeah, you can't change your Snapchat thing.
Yeah.
All right, so with that being said, y'all can follow The Lick Read Show on Instagram at The Lick Read, everything spelled regular. And y'all can follow the Lick Read on Twitter. I just made an account.
Hey.
The Lick Read, the same way, just with show at the end. Because there's a guy that has the Lick Read.
No way.
Yeah, but he looks
So on
sketchy.
Twitter, it's the Lick Read Show.
Yeah, definitely. And go ahead, Sonia, plug it in. What can they follow you at? Facebook, MySpace.
MySpace took it way back. Nah, I'm mostly on Instagram is where I interact with everybody, and it's Sonia Sonia Sonara Sonura. No space, no periods. Sonia Sonara.
Perfect.
Same thing on Twitter. Yeah, I need my followers on Twitter, so hit that up.
All right.
You said it was Sonara S-O.
It's a Sonia and then Sonura for Sonara. And my page is coming back up, so I got like 9 posts. But they're coming, you feel me? Got photo shoots on the way.
Hey.
Yeah.
So y'all can follow your boy on Instagram at
Sir Ishy, SIR.ISHY. Why don't you just try to say it?
SIR.
SIR. There you go, baby.
I like it when you say it though.
I like it when you say it, baby.
I like your face. Look.
Check us out at 11 p.m. to 1 a.m. Right?
Hey, y'all can follow me on Twitter at DeadBrokeIshy. Dead spelled regular, broke spelled regular, ISHY. So thank y'all for tuning in. It's the Lick Read every Saturday, 11 to 1 p.m. powered by Simon Radio. Sonia, thank you for coming through. We appreciate the vibes. It's a great show.
Great vibes.
Glad we're having you. Shout out Dries. Get them tires done, girl. Kayan, any final thoughts?
Y'all just do one thing.
Talk to him.
Live to the fullest.
Oh,
Don't wait for other people to set an example.
yes.
Because when you follow someone else's footsteps, you're not leaving your own trace.
Wow.
And I didn't get that from nobody, I promise you.
Straight
we need to,
Kayan.
yo, good thing this is recorded, because I'm going to need that one.
I promise you, I just
It's
dropped
going
that
on
bomb.
Twitter.
I promise you.
Hella
I just
gems.
dropped.
Hella
Awesome.
gems.
He's
just
awesome.
dropped it.
All right, so we'll see y'all next Saturday live in effect. It's your boy International Ishy, and we'll see you then.
God bless.